will learn that everybody in these YouTube streets will get a turn. This virtual trust, it got to be earned because everybody on these YouTube streets gonna get their turn.
Well, what goes up must come down. I'm neutral, don't wanna be part of your takedown, but I'm human. So I go on peep, but now these motherfuckers wanna ride on me. But I don't do beef, and that's my choice. Cause on the street app, everybody got a voice. What Sweet Rita gave me some good advice. She said, no matter what you do, you're gonna pay the price. Cause
one day you gonna learn. One day you gonna learn. One day you gonna. Hey, yo, in these YouTube streets, ain't no exemptions. No matter your position or intentions. Free agent is my status. I cut up a little bit, but I ain't no savage. Unless I'm in the ramble room where I do the most damage. I'm a little channel. I'm just YouTube average. And you know what? I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it, cause one day I can't let it be. One day you gonna Coca-Cola. One day US 10. Hey, soon bitch, it'll be your turn.
girl, I told you.
Back in the house once again, gang. Yeah. Hey, it's the little one. Hey, Foot Soldier. Yo, Foot Soldier. Cause you probably be the only one up in here. So come on, Foot. Let's get it. Let's go. My girl, she gonna always come up in here. Every time my foot. Just let off, Foot. Just let off. But I ain't really talking about nobody else's shit. I come here to talk about my shit. Not me. But I'm gonna get a little bit on y'all too. But I ain't gonna exempt myself though. Cause soon, bitch, you'll get your turn. And I ain't exempt. Like, I go through, you know what I'm saying? I do shit too. Come on, Foot. Come on, Foot. I'm waiting on you. Word up. Come on, Foot. My good. I'm sorry. I gotta stop calling you a girl because you know you older than me. No, Foot. Are you coming up here? I need to bounce off you. You need to get me straight on some things. Come on, Foot. You see the link? You don't see the link, Foot. Come on. Yeah. Bow, 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 bow. I know I'm missing. I found a way to get through. Although I'm missing, I'm living without you. Grandma, I miss you, and I'm going crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm going. Look, personally, mm-mm. I don't get on nobody else if I get on myself. And you know, for real, that's how I become the mannies. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck with it, play with it. Uh-huh. And I've been that bitch. You know what I mean? So, Foot, did you come up here? How do I get you? Well, I don't see you yet. Yeah. Oh, she done left. She don't want to get on. But anyway, huh? Yeah. So what's good? It was great. Um, mm, this is some personals. Like this is some personal shit. Like, and this will make me reflect because when I come on here, I think, okay, well, I go on the tuba and it's gonna be, this gonna give me my distraction. This gonna give me, all right, but the shit I see be going on is like it put me even deeper in like, you know what I'm saying, grief. And I just be like, bow, 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 bow. Oh, you got somebody out there tonight that you might be missing. Let me know. I'm missing you like crazy. Uh, my body and soul is aching. I'm out of control. I'm missing you. Oh, I missing you, missing you. Oh, listen, man, when you got somebody that you missing like crazy, and then life still be going on too, you reckless. I don't know everybody else state, but I don't know the stages of grief. You look them up, you get grief counseling, you do all of that. The stages of grief is different when it comes to me, yeah. My stages of grief is mad motherfucking different. I have lost the most important. Okay, I ain't gonna say okay, the first. I take that back because I done had a child. I had a man. Everything. I done gained. I had family, all that. But the first, I have lost the first person that ever loved me, man. And my grief is different. Like I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm a crazy, but you know what? You know what I can say though. My hurt ain't brought nobody else no ain't brought nobody else no misery. You know what I'm saying? My grief, you know they call the stages. Let me look up the stages and let me see what I'm doing and what I ain't doing. Cause y'all just write shit and y'all like no. I gotta say the real stages of grief. I gotta say what the fuck I'm going through right now. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. I'm about to look this shit up. What they say. I'm gonna rock it what the fuck I've been doing. Let me find the stages of grief. Okay. The stages of motherfucking grief. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Stages of grief. What the fuck? See, this was happening yesterday when I was trying. Okay, come on. Come on. Alright. Okay. I'm not getting the. Now we ain't talking about no breakup. We talking about stages of grief. What the fuck is going on with my shit? But anyway, let me tell you. Let me tell you my stages of grief. When I done lost, the first person, yo, I'm going crazy. Ooh, I'm going crazy. Oh, I done lost the best of me. The only one that loved me. Ooh, I'm missing you like crazy. And I am going crazy. Well, yo, I'm trying to tell you, I don't care how old you can be 100, and if you meant anything to me, like when I was rolling with my girl, what? I'm rolling, yeah. Woo! I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to say something good, something real. Man, I'm trying to tell you for real, man. This grief can never be understood and explained for real. But anybody see me going crazy? Mm-hmm. Do that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry. I didn't know y'all was back there.
I'm like, it's double R, bitch. Get
But
me in
look,
here.
motherfucker. Oh, we got double R up in this bitch, and I ain't seen your motherfucker double
It's
R.
double R, bitch. What's going
What?
on?
Hey, Footy.
Hey,
Hey.
boo.
Oh,
I miss
hey,
y'all.
y'all. Look, you know I don't get no traction, no action, so we can be real over here. How
Well,
y'all doing? What's been going
girl, just a whole lot of,
on?
you
Double
know.
R. Oh
Don't
my
switch it up for
God,
me,
Roy.
bitch. Keep singing and keep talking about what you're talking about, bitch, because that's what I'm here
No,
for.
I'm so happy. I didn't even see y'all. I'm glad y'all waited. Y'all knew though, right? Cause y'all knew what the
Bro,
ramble
I
gonna
was
be
in the
like.
back chat. I'm in the chat like,
Look,
let me out.
I didn't even see you in the chat. Like, oh my
I'm like,
God.
let me
Only thing,
out.
last thing I saw. Okay, now you're coming in. Now I see you.
Let me
Hey
see.
y'all.
What's
Ah!
up? Girl, I was listening to you sing and talk about what you talking about. I'm like, bitch, that's what
Girl.
I'm on.
I don't
I'm on
want to
that.
be sad though, cause look, I
I
was
don't want
about
to
to
be
end
sad
this shit, cause
either, but
well, it's just
just
like that.
know it's a lot of people that can resonate. You might not know
Ugh.
who's listening, baby. You hear me?
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I'm just look, cause the real shit ain't the shit if it ain't drama. I'm just going through some real shit, and that's why I ain't
Real shit is real
participating
shit,
in a lot of shit. Cause it's been some real shit that done affected me.
baby. And
I
if I
don't
can
give a
understand
fuck.
that, I
Look, you
can.
90 something, I don't give a fuck. Cause you weren't
Let's
supposed to go
go,
like that. And you meant everything in the world to me. Fuck.
baby.
Look, Foot gonna cuss me out. Why you screaming my name like that?
I ain't
Foot
saying
Soldier.
nothing. I'm listening.
Well,
Oh,
hey.
hi, Foot.
Hey,
Hey.
sweetie,
You
how you
ain't
doing?
said nothing.
I miss y'all.
I don't want to be rude. We listening to you.
No, you
Okay,
ain't gonna be
Foot.
rude. No, Foot. Come on now. You
You
already
said
know
you
what you
came.
need to
Hold on
be.
now. You don't put it on me. You came up here. You said you was
I
grieving about something.
know. But
Okay, you
Foot,
talk
So
about it
you
you ain't
then.
gotta she's here for your
well,
support. So
yeah, but
get
Foot
me,
knows she can like get me in
I
another
don't know
mode, and you
nothing.
too. Like when you grieving, like people
I
supposed to get you in
don't
another mode.
know. I don't know
But
nothing.
you
I don't know
know,
about that.
and shit be crazy cause I lost my grandmother. Then I got god sisters that been my best friends cause they mama came and told me we was best friends since we were 12, right? They mama
hmm
came and told me you my godchild. So they grandma died after my grandma. And
hmm
then my husband's uncle died after that, like the day after my birthday. So when they say it come in threes, they ain't lying. Cause
Bye.
man,
And you know what I'm saying? It's crazy because I just chimed into here. You know what I'm saying? My birthday is tomorrow. My mama
Oh
passed.
wow!
oh happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday,
And that's
sisters.
great and everything, but my mama passed on the 4th of July 2 years ago. So I'm
Mm.
coming up on my 2nd year anniversary. And so I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? So it just so happened that
Yeah.
I hear you and I'm like, fuck, what are the
But you
odds?
know is
That
life
my
like
motherfuckers that I really fucked with in the beginning are talking about the same shit in this moment. So where else would I be? I'm gonna come talk to you, ain't it? I mean, it
yeah.
be like
Cause
that.
that
You
it
know what I'm
never
saying?
go. It never this is a lifetime. And then people say, like, oh, you using this for excuse. No, I'm not using
No,
nothing.
but that's
No,
what
cause
they'll say
mm,
because they don't understand you. They don't
mm,
understand your level of grief or whatever. And because they're not
mm,
grieving like you are, they're gonna expect you to be how they are. But that's not the way the game goes, bro.
uh-uh. Cause this
That's
is
not the
so
way the game
look,
goes.
I done lost my daddy and he hurt too. But my grandma is different. She was my mama, man.
See,
She
and
came and
I lost my
saved me, man.
grandma first before I lost my mom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And as much as I've been away from y'all, like I lost my mom in that time. You know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying?
Well,
Yeah.
I
So this
understand why
is
you was
the
gone then, cause that shit, man. I'm trying to tell you.
well, who gonna stick around, right?
Well, well, I'm different.
I mean,
But
I've been around too, but you know, I really
no, but you
I don't
gotta
share
deal
that
with
shit.
what you gotta deal
I have
through.
not shared that with this community at all. Like this is the first time I even shared it with this community.
Well,
You know what
good.
I'm
Ain't
saying?
nobody over here. They ain't gonna hear it. This is a safe space over here, girl.
Well,
Look,
only
I ain't
person
about that
Tony
drama.
knew.
I ain't
Tony
about that
knew.
drama, and I ain't about
But you
all the
know, Tony,
other
my
stuff. So,
motherfucker, and he not gonna share it. You know, and as he
nah.
shouldn't, because the way this game goes, they use that shit against you, and none of them want that. You know what
Right.
I'm
That's
saying?
why I couldn't really. But I don't care who was listening or not, and I'm glad y'all was,
I'm glad I
because
did chime
this
in because,
is
baby,
really like so. Like I lost my daddy 3 years ago. Well, it's been
mm,
4 now, and I
it
was
don't.
getting doxxed. I was getting doxxed, and I ain't even know because I was dealing with that. I got redoxed by the because Faye passed, right, and
Yeah, I heard.
yeah, and
Absolutely. And God bless
like they
her
was
heart
doxing me.
because as much as
Yeah.
we had those problems with her, whatever, I still never wish that on that woman. And
Hell, don't
I
nobody never
still,
wish none of that. You can't come back
yeah,
from that.
I mean,
I'll never be that
it's never
evil.
that serious to me. Not that, you know, it's cool if I could talk shit back to you, but if you ain't here,
Uh-uh.
oh, yeah, I ain't
And
gonna.
it's disheartening. Like,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna tell you, man, this
And
this
from what
has
I heard,
really
it's a
been
lot
a
of people
lot.
that have passed.
Yeah,
Not a
Miss
lot, but
Deb,
it's a.
stronger every day.
I know, bro. That broke my heart for real.
Like,
Yeah, like damn,
and then you
you
got
know.
your real life stuff, and then you got the people you've been
Mhm,
around, whether they
mhm,
affect you positive or negative. Like nobody wished for this day. We know it's
mhm,
all inevitable because we all
mhm.
got that in common. We all gotta go, and we all gonna lose somebody we love.
Yeah,
So
I
that's
mean,
the
cause y'all
thing.
didn't even know. I mean, the people behind the scenes knew that my mama was, struggling with cancer, whatever. But I still ended up breaking up out that group. Nothing personal to no one. You know what I'm saying? But I was going
No,
through
but
it, you
you had
know,
to
to a
handle
point where
you.
people didn't understand
Yeah, you had to
my
handle what you was
outrage,
going
and
on.
so I didn't think it was fair to them to take it out on them either. At one point, you
Well,
know.
let me ask you this, and I don't want to hover up if I'm doing too much.
And you can ask me
Stop
whatever
it.
you want to.
But
Go ahead, baby.
like, okay? So with your mama on cancer,
Hmm.
did she have a chance and the hospital ended quicker, or was your mom just like on her?
Yeah, no, she.
Cause
I mean, they said she. I mean, it was terminal from diagnosis, right? But she still lived 3 years behind what they said she was going to. But we knew
oh,
it was
shout
coming.
out!
So the great thing is that I had an opportunity to take care of my mom, though. You know, I did home
Ain't that a
hospice. My
blessing?
mom passed in my house, and under
Oh,
I took care of my mom to her dying day as I should. And so, as much as it hurts, I'm glad I was able to, the most that I could, repay her for everything she did for me.
well, let me tell you why I'm mad, because let my grandma was doing good. My grandma, because the aunt that could be there at the same time with her
Hmm.
husband. Cause my aunt, I give it to her though. My aunt
Hmm.
did her thing, and she did her thing. Cause my grandma had a stroke like before my daddy, and grandma like bounced back from her stroke. My daddy
Hmm.
succumbed from his, cause them sorry ass children that was down there. They you know what I'm saying? They put them in the nurse home neglect them. I done talked about that. But my grandma did good. So my aunt, before my grandma got sick, she was all over there. Like she did that before the sickness and after. So we gave her all that. We would come in, everybody would take turns, do whatever, right? But what's getting me is the last days. Like, my grandma went in the hospital for low potassium, right? Low potassium. She had to stay overnight.
So y'all
She
ain't
in
get a
there
chance.
screaming for, she in there trying to scream for her Lord Jesus, saying she
Oh,
ready to go
God.
home. They gave my grandmother a psych med. Mind you,
Why?
my grandma 90 something, right? All right,
What the
she
fuck they
don't need that
just said?
strong of a dose. All right, after she get out,
That's what they
I
do.
don't know none.
Let me tell you
Yeah,
something
they
from.
silence the elderly.
Well, they silence the dying. It don't.
Yeah,
They don't. Because
and she won't
I.
even die in there. Like,
Let me tell
ugh.
you, girl. I realized that when the hospice nurses started coming into my house, right? And they was saying, "Give her this, give her that," And at that point, my mom was like, she was sick of it all and where to go anyway, right? But I didn't realize what I thought would ease her pain was killing
Mm,
her at the same time. Because
girl.
that's what they give them, kills them. No cap, bro.
And I'm gonna
It's
tell
harsh
you,
as it sounds. It's the truth.
when you got that, like, I got like a southern grandma that believed in her God. You don't
Hmm.
never take nothing. So for you to get her this psych med just because she hollering for her Jesus,
Just cause.
then I don't even know that. Like, okay,
Yeah,
so
that's
we
how I
go down
felt.
there to celebrate her birthday. She got out on her birthday. She wilding out. I didn't peep it because they was trying to fuck my mind up. Like, oh, she just talking. But grandma, they told me, grandma said, my children don't do nothing for me. They want to hurt me. All right. They're trying to say grandma going crazy. Grandma really spoke some real ass motherfucking shit. And I got blindsided because I ain't here. All right, boom.
Hmm.
Grandma's birthday celebration. Mind you, it's like a week after her birthday. She done went through
Hmm.
this. They done gave her the psych med. She ain't really off that. But we celebrating. They giving her limo rides. We doing professional photo shoots. All that type of stuff. My grandma
Right.
in them pictures lost in the motherfucker. Like she ain't there.
She
I
don't know
went
the
in
fuck
there.
going on.
They're like, Grandma, Nicola here. Cause that's what she gonna come. She gonna Nicola. She ain't gonna give me no nickname. She ain't gonna call me Small. She ain't gonna call me Coco. She ain't gonna call me Nikki. That's all my
Hmm.
nicknames, right? They're
Hmm.
like, Nicola here. Grandma opened up her eyes so wide. Grandma told me then. I said, Grandma, you been traveling? Because what her aunt I was saying that would go to her house every day, do all this stuff. Her
Hmm.
husband got sick, boom, boom, boom. So the other
Yep.
two daughters, they went and took her where they lived at. So this 90-something-year-old lady doing traveling that she don't want to do. She just trying
Hmm.
to get in it. All right, boom. She had the birthday party. She looking lost. I was like, Grandma, I said, Grandma, you about to get back on the road, ain't you? She said, yeah, I don't want to. My grandma threw a tantrum. She went to DC that night with her daughter. My grandma threw a tantrum to get back home. She wanted to be home.
Cause
I
she wanted.
came there. I
Yeah,
came there.
that's fucked
Man,
up.
she won't eating. She won't drinking. But she told me, she was like, Nicola. She was like, I want some seasoned meat. Because my aunt, even though she did good on some other
Yeah,
things,
I ain't
she
even
couldn't
mean to
cook.
laugh, but that's how my
Look,
mama was,
yeah,
baby.
but she couldn't
Baby.
cook. So she was like, I want some sick. But why? Look, Pete, though. After the, mind you, and I told y'all about the story about the hospital because she calling for her God, her Lord. They giving her a mental drug, right? She gets home. They're like, she on no Ozempic. Why the fuck do a 90-some
Why?
year old woman,
For
a
what?
110, probably 5 pounds solid, need with some fucking Ozempic?
I'll
So
tell you,
y'all
baby.
took her appetite and all of that stuff. Mind you,
Hmm.
I got a cousin in the background. She getting to me late. I done told them they need to give her that. All right. All of a sudden, it was a Sunday they called. They're like, everybody get down here. Mama asking for everybody. So in everybody else's mind, we think she about to go that day. But everybody else. I can't say me. I'm like, all right,
Right.
grandma want to see everybody. Hey. Cause you know, when I was around my
felt
grandma, I
it.
was a party. Like she loved to hear me sing. That's why I ain't sing at the
I promise
funeral. Cause I
you.
was like, my grandma ain't gonna enjoy this. I watched my grandma when she heard me sing and was enjoying it in person. So hell no, I ain't gonna sing at no funeral.
I
So I was
understand
against
that
her.
so
But anyway,
wholeheartedly.
so
But
yeah,
I
but
understand that so heartedly,
they called
baby.
everybody over there, right? What got
Mm-hmm.
me is they was praying or saying, Mama, it's okay. It's okay. You can go ahead and go. I'm like, what? I went outside crying to my motherfucking husband. I was like, I can't do that. They trying to tell her I got in the bed with my grandma. It was sideline conversations. We gonna put on hospice. She don't need no hospice. My aunt and first cousin already told what the drug that she gives to the elderly when she was working in a nursing home that'll give them back their appetite. Anyway, boom. Once they get hospice in there, they planning to die.
Yeah,
Then
once they get
after
houses
she
in there, they
died,
planning for death.
but I'm gonna
That's a
tell you what
fact.
got me. After she died, my other cousin called me and told me, yeah, because Yvonne saying we need. They gave her Ativan and they gave her what is it? What the fuck? What's the
The
M shit?
metformin.
No, not metformin. Oh God, I don't want to call the names on it. I really don't. I'm
I'm
sorry,
not
because they're gonna
sure, so
flag
I
it.
don't want to say
No,
anything.
it's the junk, the high shit, the pain shit. What they give you?
Oh yeah, they gave me some
Yeah,
of that.
yeah. So my
They
cousin
wouldn't go.
called me after she died and was like, "Yo, whatever said, yeah, we need to up the doses on this because
Yeah,
mama
we
too
cut my blood
strong."
off. They
That's what they do
started
So
at
blood
hospice.
talking about that.
but that's
That's
what
what they
got my
do at
mind
hospice,
like,
bro.
why are you
Yeah.
trying to? And look, this is what they tell me. Oh, she talking about she been wanting to die. She ain't never tell me this in our conversations when I was down there with her. We
Well,
got her hype.
and then so I can honestly say, my mom, she was like, "Fuck all this. I'd rather be gone." You know,
Yeah, but your mama had terminal cancer.
yeah.
Wasn't nothing wrong with my grandma. They fucked her
That's
up.
that's a whole difference.
Oh, yeah.
Is That's
My
definitely a
mom had
difference.
cancer. Me and a lady was talking about that, the medicine. Her mom died from cancer too. My mom, she was in stage 4 when she found out.
Yeah, my mom's was terminal always, so I knew my mom was gonna
They
go. I
wouldn't.
had hopes that she wouldn't if we did all the things right, because some people come up out of it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I definitely lost my mom 2 years ago
Yeah,
on the
cause
4th of July.
it
So,
be the
which is a
same
week
grief.
away from my birthday, and so my birthday is tomorrow, and so
Mm,
I'll always think of the last birthday that I got to spend with my mom until a week later I
that
lost my
cancer
mom.
is something else.
Girl, and
Yeah,
look,
I saw my mom go from the healthiest to I've never seen sick
My mom
the
was
way I saw it.
let
happy,
me
but
tell you,
But I'm so
she was
grateful.
foot.
I'm
You a
so
little
grateful that I
fuzzy.
have the opportunity to take care of my mom. Let me tell y'all, I moved
Right.
into a whole 7 bedroom house about my mom because I
There
knew
you
family was
go.
gonna come want to see her and all that. Yeah. So yeah, I moved out my house and moved into a 7 bedroom, nice
There
ass
you go.
shit about my mom, because she got sisters, she got brothers, she got, people that's gonna come want to see about her and ain't
Hmm.
gonna want to leave and shit. And so I wanted her to,
Everybody to be able to
I wanted
come
to take
and
care, I want to take care of my
hmm.
mama on her way out. I mean, that's the least I could do, bro.
Well, at least you won't rushing your mama's process. And that's what's making me mad. Cause
I
motherfuckers rush
definitely
this shit.
didn't. If I could
You
have
know what I'm saying?
prolonged it, I would have. Because, I mean, we even had a different opportunity, which was called palliative care, which would have kept her here for longer, but
But
she was
she
still
probably
gonna
was
go.
suffering.
And yeah, she was sick of it. She like, man, fuck all this. You know what I'm saying? That was hard for me to cope with, but who am I?
And my grandma won't suffering until they put her on hospice. Like, I'm gonna tell you, the agony of it
The
was
hospice,
like she'll sleep and then she'll cry out, la 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 la,
Yeah,
and
hospice
she'll
is
get more
definitely gonna speed up
affectionate
the
and
process.
she'll grab you. What the fuck was that medicine called that start with that M, yo? That
I
motherfucker,
don't
it was
know. We
that.
Morphine.
I
didn't have
know it
no
was
air
Ativan,
medicine.
methadone, or
It's
what the
morphine.
fuck was it?
Morphine. It's
Morphine. That's what it
morphine.
was.
Morphine.
Morphine. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the morphine
Yes.
That's
don't
what they
do it.
give you when you,
Hmm.
if you ever have accidents or
The
operations,
That's
morphine
what
that's
gonna
it
what
kill
they
is.
you.
give you.
Mhm. That's
That's
And
what
you
it
what they
know
was.
what's
give you.
crazy that you say that, because all the other medications that I was giving my mom for pain and all of that, you know what I'm saying? It was subsiding the pain and she was cool or whatever. But as soon as they said, we got to give her this, that shit killed my mom. I promise you it
I'm
did.
telling you, it's a rush. Oh, we're gonna make him comfortable. Yeah, but you
That's
killing him
what they
softer.
say.
I'm
No, they,
telling
yeah.
you.
They like, yeah, we're just going to make them die fast, but not feel it or something. That's how it felt. You know, because
Man,
that's what happened ultimately.
I would have felt, and I would have still took it hard, but I would have liked to at what 90 something years old. I would have rather. I would have been at more peace if I had just could have came in and my grandma had a, you know what I'm saying, died in her
The
recliner
diagnosis
or
is
her
a,
bed or, but she ain't have nothing. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
that's
So that
the
I
fuck.
get what you're
I
saying. Like,
understand y'all cancers and
right,
y'all, cause y'all
right.
know. But my grandma, y'all did this to her, yo. Like, and I can't. Like,
Hmm.
I just cannot. All grief is the
I hate that.
same. But when
And
that
I'm
is
so sorry
taken,
for your loss.
and it's
That's so
like,
fucked
and
up
I'm
shit.
sorry
But,
for, because we all go through this. And we don't like, it's,
and you know what I'm saying? It feels good to be able to um at least communicate about it, you know, because
mm-hmm,
in this YouTube world, they'll take that shit and be like, your mama did, your daddy did, your changed his did. I don't care about that
mm-mm,
shit no more. I
mm-mm.
don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just converse with people with like minds about shit that we went through instead of giving a fuck about what somebody's gonna say. Okay,
And
so
that's
yeah, my
why I'm
mama did it. So
glad.
then what? What the
That's
fuck?
why I'm
You know what I'm
glad this
saying?
ain't no pack room and you were able to come in here because
Well, you
we just
know,
needed
even when
this.
I was around here, I still always checked in with you because you always be the one that be like, let's talk about some shit. You gonna sing a song about it or some other shit. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And that resonates with me, whether anybody else like it or not. And it
Yeah.
always has. That's why I always
Cause you
fucked
know
with
I'm
you.
the
You know that.
coward. I'm the coward. I'm the
You ain't
scared
no.
one. Cause I
You're
don't
not no
beef. I
coward.
ain't
I
got
don't think
time.
so. I
Well,
don't. I don't
girl.
view you that way.
Well, no,
Um,
I don't either. But
But you
I
know,
don't
the
have
way
time.
on
So,
YouTube, the way the game goes, you know, that's what they say. But
but
who's
it
really
need to
who
be
ain't
some
it?
stuff with a real shit because people are
Real.
going through some real shit
Exactly.
and ain't got to be made content. You ain't got to go find my shit,
And that's
and
what I
it need
always
to
came
be.
around here for on your page in the first fucking place. You know, like when you and I had an understanding and you fucked with me and I fucked with you, you knew I was
Yup.
fucking with you because you was talking about real shit. It was
Yeah.
opposite of all the shit all the time. That's how I felt when I always came to your page.
Oh well,
Like,
thank you. Thank you, Gail.
absolutely. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real. What
Yeah.
the fuck? You know, we would come up here, you be singing some shit, and we be talking about some other shit that ain't have nothing to do
Mm-hmm.
with everything else that was the fuck going on. You know what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
I'm trying to bring a different, atmosphere to
I'm
whatever
glad to see
is
that
going
you're
on. And
still the
but
same.
I can't lie
Baby,
that I ain't grieving because this, I'm telling you, I done
that's what I'm
lost
saying. Look
mad
at
people that
God,
I love.
because I'm so sad. My birthday tomorrow, and I'm missing the fuck out of my
Oh,
mom.
oh,
And
that's
so
right. You are
it's
Cancer.
ironic. Yeah, you know that,
Oh, yes. Oh,
girl.
you are. Because we always
See,
look,
we
you remember that
always
short I
did.
did? You remember that
Yes.
short I did long time ago? And I sung you happy birthday to
Mm-hmm.
you. Happy birthday
Sing it again, girl.
to you.
Like
Happy
this.
birthday, double R.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you
You better
Hey,
sing,
turn
bitch.
up,
You
turn
know
up,
it's like
turn
a
up, turn
sing.
up. Hey,
I love that.
hey.
I love that you're still the
Look, I did
same.
that shit. Matter of fact, I think it was like 3 years ago. I don't remember how long. But did you ever get it? Because I had made you a whole short and I put
I did,
royalty.
remember?
Yes, yes,
I did.
yes, girl. I
I
sure
absolutely
did.
did. I
Yes.
did.
My double. Oh, what? Yeah.
It still is.
Don't play
It,
with her. Okay.
I'm still gonna check in when the check
Damn.
in is checking in.
I
You
am
hear me?
so. But look, I'm saying, but this. I, I feel everything else popping, but this is what the pops in my life. Like, I
This is
don't care
what's
how many
really
years it's
about.
been, and you still just, man. And look, I after I lost my biological grandma, I had my
Mhm.
god sisters. I lost their grandma that's been in my life. Like, and then, man,
It's a hard
ugh,
road, and what makes
mm,
it even more hard is that a lot of people don't understand. So you be feeling like super alone. That's how I felt anyway. I don't know how you feel. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like
alone.
even till this day, you know what I'm saying? People they send the condolences or whatever and all that, but I mean, grief hits everybody individually.
But I'm
And
gonna
so
tell you what's
nobody
crazy
can tell
too.
anybody how to
Cause
feel. And I
everybody,
miss the fuck out my mom, especially since my birthday.
hey,
This is my
and that's what
second
hit
birthday
you,
without
right?
my mom. And it's like
Right,
my mom always made my birthday special.
girl. That,
Simply
ooh,
off of the way that she said it, it was singing. That's why I appreciate you
ooh.
singing that to me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom
Uh,
would sing happy birthday to me. And it was
uh,
always early because she got up before me. So by the time I woke
mm-hmm.
up in all my
She
years
already
of
sung it.
life, I had a voicemail if I didn't answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's what I was looking forward to every year,
And
every
people don't
year.
understand them first, them seconds, them thirds, like what it get you because I'm gonna tell
I
you,
don't think
my
I'll ever be
daughter,
okay on my birthday
you
because I'm
won't.
always gonna be looking for my mom to sing me happy birthday because
Cause I'm gonna
that's
tell
what
you,
it's always been.
my daughters came first, like right after it was her birthday.
Hmm.
Alright. Then it was mine. I'm June
Same.
11th. Gemini, shout out.
So
Yay.
when is your
But
daughter's birthday then? Because my
Taurus,
mom's
the
birthday,
May,
me
May
too.
6th. Mm-hmm.
See, my mom's birthday is May 4th. I had a daughter on her birthday, and then I have a May 16th daughter as well.
So your
So I
Ooh.
mom
had
is
two daughters
your mom is a Gemini.
Mm-mm.
who, no,
A
Taurus.
Taurus, she said.
Uh,
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh,
okay.
don't hate on the Gemini's foot. Leave us
I'm
alone.
not
I know
hating
we've
on
been
hold
wilding.
on. I'm not hating on Gemini. My mom was a Gemini. Her
Oh.
birthday was May the 30th.
Oh, what is
I
that?
still
No.
love you too,
Oh,
Foot.
so
If I
she
never
brought
got
them
to tell you,
out.
Foot, I always loved you.
Right. Like we always love
I
that
always
foot
loved
now.
Foot, bro.
Yes.
I probably never got a chance to tell her because all the mix and confusion and stuff. I think you knew, but I don't know if you did know. But I'm over here to tell you now, like you
Yeah.
were one of the ones that did give that
Real
motherly
shit.
vibe or shit type shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And people used to come at you, and I hated it. I hated that
Hold on,
shit.
Foot. Let me explain to you who this is right now. Foot, do you I'm calling her double R because that's just what I call her. But do you remember
I am
Royalty
double R.
Reign? Do you remember Royalty Reign?
This is royalty rain.
This is Royalty
Yes,
Reign.
sir.
Where the fuck you been at? Where the
She's
fuck?
telling us. Look,
No.
she's telling
I'm telling you
No,
right
she,
now.
no, royalty rain. You came at me one time. Let me tell you when. I was in Miss Douglas, right? So my name wasn't what it is now. I don't
Hmm.
think it was. So um, I was like, Miss Douglas, this is such and such. And you was like, we don't drop names over here. We die. So I'm like, God damn, I wasn't even talking to you, Royalty Ray.
I'm sorry. I
I
didn't,
remember
and
she
it's
used to
not
go
on you. I
hard.
didn't.
No, listen, I know about you drop S, okay? That's all right. I got it. Cause
But
Yeah.
it's like new people coming through the chat. You have to check people sometimes. It wasn't nothing that I took in a real bad
I've never
way. I was
disrespected
watching
you.
you guys. I didn't barely drop down in drops, but I was a lot of times I be in logics, right? As you know, I'm
Yeah, you will be.
overspending over here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so yeah,
because
I'll take y'all out. Y'all was some badasses, but anyway.
I'ma say
I
that's
mean
why
we
I
were,
said
but
let
at
me
the same
explain.
time, I hate that.
No, it's
Hindsight
nothing.
2020.
Listen, there's nothing
No,
wrong with that. It's always
but I
thought
Listen,
do
that.
hold
hate
on,
that
hold on.
Always
hindsight
thought that.
2020 that I was only taking for that and not just for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well,
Uh,
that's all. When people think what they want. It don't matter. You know what you are and what you stand
well,
for.
that's
That's
what I'm
all that
telling you
matters.
now. I always loved you. So it was something about
Look,
you.
you
You know what I'm
saw how she
saying?
remembered you. That's why I
I
had
have
to
a
when
super
she
respect
started
for my
explaining
elders.
she was remembering you. I had to okay, I'm calling her double R and all of this, but that's when I had to break it down. Do you know who she is? Cause she remember
No,
you. So Foot, you know you've been out here from the
Bitch,
beginning.
I mean, foot soldier is
listen.
foot soldier. What the
I
fuck?
came.
Right.
I
Look.
came. No,
Her
I
name got
came when
changed.
I came to you guys. Chosen and Drop was added. That's how long I've been around.
Yeah, but you
And
won't
that's
even
fine,
foot
but I
soldier then.
didn't
No, I
decipher.
somebody put my real name out here. I didn't appreciate it, but I let it go.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I didn't
somebody was
never
like, "Oh,
know
you
it.
somebody's foot soldier." So you
Well,
did that and you
no,
changed your name.
Red Bull had an issue with Huggy. So I'm in the chat. I'm his moderator still to this day. And she picked me out of all the people saying, well, that's one of Huggy's foot soldiers. I like the sound of it. So I changed it. Never claimed to be in the military. None of that. It's just a name change. Same
Well,
person, just
and
a
that's
different
what I
name.
mean. Yeah, I
Y'all
don't know.
remember Red Bull, right?
Yes.
Absolutely,
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh my God. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
Hmm.
right.
somebody
She
else
was a
put my,
project, but
somebody else put my
everybody.
real name out here, and I was like, they don't know my name. All those who's around know, but a lot of people don't. So people be trying to dox you and shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Hmm.
it's the same thing still happens everywhere else too. Cause I be in other communities and shit too. And baby, some people hate me, some people. It's the same for me with how it was when I was over here.
Right.
You
Yo,
know,
you heard
like,
about the couple?
I
You
don't go
heard
in the
about the
Mo3.
hmm,
I don't go in the Mo3. I know of a few people over there. I do visit the black. There's one person over there I support, but I be in the beef sector with the smaller channel holders. I don't deal with the bigger channel holders.
yeah. I mean,
Because it's
and
not,
it's
you
kind
know
of
how they get down. It's everywhere. I tell people that they be like, oh, they dox over here. They dox everywhere. They
everywhere.
doxing in the
and
mommy
that's what I'm
section.
saying.
Yeah, you
They
could say
doxing
somebody's shirt
everywhere.
ugly and they doxing. Like you
But I
can
can honestly tell y'all, I do be in the Mo 360 because it's just a whole lot of trolls and stuff. And I I resonate better over there than I did even in the Kanika Dinka sector because
right.
who I was over here, everybody was like, "Oh, she just shit talking bitch," and you know what I'm saying? Not
Mm-hmm.
everybody, but you know how they ended up,
Okay,
Yeah.
how I was displayed or whatever.
are you in contact with Joanna? Because somebody was asking about her. They say they haven't seen her, and I
I
reached
can't
out to
be. I
somebody.
haven't talked to
They
her
just
in a
want to
little
know if
minute, but
she.
I can
They
if I
just want
had
to know
to.
was she okay.
Right.
Yeah, last time I talked to her, she's okay. She's still
Okay,
doing one.
I'll let them know that she's okay. I'll let them know that she's okay.
Yeah, last time I talked to her, she's still doing all the things that you want to do as far as her business and stuff is going. I believe she probably fell back from here. I mean, she's older now,
You
so
know,
I'm sure she's
yeah,
just
you know
doing
who I miss?
life.
I miss Miss Hamlin.
Me
Yes, I
too.
really do miss mishandling it.
Mhm.
And Miss
Mhm.
Classy.
Yeah, when they was
I
talking
miss
about
Miss
messing with her
Classy doesn't
daughter.
like me all the time, so
Well, she was a hard
yeah.
person. She was a hard person to deal with.
oh. Well she was always nice to me.
I mean, she was
but you
nice to me, but
She wasn't
you
rude.
know, like I'm saying, that goes back to what I was just saying. Like a lot of people can't don't agree with your opinion, you know. So as
Mm-hmm.
soon as you state it, then it's automatically they're mad at you, and it's like what I can't do nothing with if you're mad at me. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
why
what
can't
you
I
better
say
not do,
my
you,
opinion?
you never,
It's
never
that's who I
change
always
that.
been. And
Always
y'all know
stand.
that, you
It
know, and
doesn't
some people
matter.
like me, some people don't. And I
That's
don't give a
it.
damn, girl.
Some
I'm be here
But
people,
you know what I found
tomorrow.
out?
You
But you
hear
know
me?
what I found out though? I found out instead of giving my opinion because it hurt feelings or it lead to docs, I just don't watch you so I can even feel a way to have an opinion.
Yeah, that's
Like
why I
if
used to
you
get the
doing
fuck up out of
something,
everywhere.
yeah,
You know
if
what
you doing something I'm with, I'm in there. If you doing
I'm saying?
something I'm not, I'm out of there. That way I don't gotta run back, voice my opinion.
right,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. But
And
always
eventually,
know
it
where
all
you're,
just
what they
came
say.
so old and cliche for me. So that's why I ended up falling back because it was like
It
I
can
really
be a
don't give
bit
a
much.
fuck about
hey,
beefing with JJ and all
confidential
them and all
soul.
this
This
shit.
is
Like
hold on.
that was
I'm so sorry.
stupid.
I don't mean to cut y'all off.
Oh no, it's your
So it
feelings,
ain't
baby.
disrespectful. But
No, it's your
confidential
shit.
soul, ain't too many people in here. Stroll up so you can get the link. Everybody is welcome. This is an open panel. Do
Hi,
y'all
who's
still see
there?
it?
But
Hi,
everybody not
confidential.
gonna listen. As long as you stay
Yeah.
straightforward with people, it don't matter if they like you or not. You never change who you are and what you stand for. That's
Well,
just
that's what
simple
I ain't
Absolutely.
enough.
never cared for. I ain't never
And
cared
that's
about
why
who
I
like
bought
me.
I bowed out gracefully because I was just like, I was
Sure.
just over it all. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like all
yeah.
the beef
You guys
between
battle with
Lovely and
you,
the thieves and all the shit and all this
right?
shit. You know, at some point I'm like, none of this shit is mine. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, you
Yeah,
And
I
know.
so
ain't never care who like
I
me or
left.
not. And
No,
Me
I
me
neither, but
neither.
I
look,
just
I'm
left
not sure.
because
It don't
if
matter.
your opinion don't matter and everybody's just gonna still be, I'm
Hmm.
just saying, like
sometimes I
I'm
hit a
not gonna
word that
keep
people ain't
playing
like
with
me.
Bam and shit like that. Like
Oh
that shit was
shit.
garbage.
Look,
You
why
know what I'm
she
saying? That
still
shit got
doing the
old.
same fucking thing? Girl. Why
That's what
everybody look,
is she? See
Listen,
that shit got old.
girl.
And then you
you
know it's
know,
crazy. One day I did come back over here and I said hi to everybody. I think it was Michi. She was live, right? So I came back over here on some humble shit, like because I'm just like, hey y'all, and
You.
and and, and they was like, no, you did try to come up here. Like we don't sell fuck with you. Well, I was like, what the
What?
fuck? I was
that's
like,
a,
I
that's
Oh
thought you
not
were on
shit.
always
that
a,
shit.
but
Okay,
that's
bye.
not always a bad thing, Rochi Rain. I mean, I think it's good when you find out that people are not for you, so you just move
What?
around.
You
But you
right.
know
I
what
mean,
I'ma
and I
tell you?
knew
I'm a
it, but I
bitch.
thought that people would be on that too. It was like 2 years later though. So
I
I'm like,
Girl,
know.
hey
nah.
y'all,
But see,
When
I
people
just
done
so
always a
happened
showed
to get a
you,
body.
notification. I was like, hey, and they was like, bitch, we said I'm fucking chill. Like they was on my top, like I had
oh
still been here.
God.
And y'all know I've been
Mm-mm.
gone. I've been gone. When's
Mm-hmm.
the last time you see me? You never
Mm-mm.
still on
See,
that shit. Baby, I turned the fuck back around so goddamn fast. I didn't even fuck that. I didn't even say shit back.
look, a
Like,
motherfucker gonna
damn,
have to
y'all still
tell
on that
me,
shit?
cause I'ma tell you, I ain't a bitch that's gonna hide no bush. If I'm in real time, if I catch you at real time,
And that's the thing.
it's just me. Like I'm always gonna say, hey, you know what
And exactly, that's the
I'm
thing. I operate like I will operate in real life, and on this app, they don't get it. They like,
saying?
they say the shit they say. You know what I'm saying? And in real time too. If you was to come at me sideways, I swear to God, I will backslap the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying?
Look, and motherfucker was
That
telling me,
too.
"Oh, I seen you over there. Oh, well, I ain't see you. Why you
I can
peeping
go
where the
wherever
fuck
the
I'm
fuck
at?"
I want and say wherever the fuck I want.
Right? Like, I girl,
What?
I
Yeah.
Like what?
I'm about that one.
Absolutely.
I'm about that one. Play with
I,
it.
I I can only be me at the end of the motherfucking
Hi,
day. You
look,
hear me?
you gonna have to tell me I ain't welcome. Goodbye,
You
cause
said, but
I just can't stick in no bush.
no, you
Now,
won't.
if I catch
You
the
said what?
replay, that's something different. But everybody gonna know I'm there.
You
I
said
can't
what?
park in a parking lot and don't kick the door in
I
and be
don't
like,
know. Just the
"Hey,"
way I told
like,
you.
I can't do that.
No.
Eh, I'll be sneaking peeping. Like if I see it in real time, I'm gonna say something. I
Buddy,
don't
I'm
care
stepping
who.
into your face. The same way on here, I'll do it in real life. The
Yeah,
fuck? I'm
yeah.
definitely
That's how
gonna say
I
whatever
operate.
the
I
fuck I
can't do
say
no
and
different.
feel.
I can't follow your blueprint just
I'm
because
not.
you come
I'm not.
after me. Just because you
Absolutely
come
not. I'm
after
not going
me,
along
I
with your
can't
plan.
dox you. I'm not gonna dox you.
Mm-mm.
I ain't gonna worry about your
I ain't
real
gonna talk
life.
about your kids. I ain't gonna do all
Right.
that
I ain't
shit.
doing none of that. So like, I
Sorry.
mean, I can't be
So
nobody
then you can't
different.
compete with
Yeah.
bullshit either. So it's
And
like,
see,
okay,
that's why
cool.
I'm the coward, because I don't compete. I lay low,
You're not the
and
coward.
because I cannot fight you on your, because
Well,
I've
I
been up,
mean, exactly.
my midget
If you
cripple
bringing
ass
weapons that
will
I'm not
fucking pull the
bringing,
fuck
then
up.
why would I
Like,
even come
don't,
to the
please don't
fight?
play.
I wouldn't
Please
even
don't
come to the
play.
fight. If you
Hmm.
will slice my head off, and I don't like slicing people's head off, why would I even show up? Like, I don't want to
My
do that.
midget cripple ass will pull up on your motherfucking ass for real.
In a
And
fair fight,
it,
absolutely.
yeah. But
But if you on
I
that
can't do the
bullshit,
rest.
then I'm not doing the rest.
I
Exactly.
can't play
I'm not
in this
doing all
week.
that.
In this week that they made the blueprint like this, because somebody say your toe ugly or what you got on ugly. Oh, because they can't fight back. Because I ain't no roaster. I ain't no funny bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no
I
talk
am like
shit
I
bitch.
will scratch back with the best of them, but when it gets ugly, then I don't want to do that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I can't do
Because
that.
I'm
But
used to roasting only because we grew up that way. You know what I'm
we
saying? We grew up
yeah.
with your mama jokes and all that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, well, I
And
always
then
grew up to
sometimes,
throw hands.
and even
Cause
then, it depends on what they said. You might want to throw hands. So it's the
well, I
same
grew up to
thing.
throw hands. Cause don't play with me too much. Like
That's what
I
I'm
got certain
saying.
levels. Like,
Yeah,
but
we could throw the funnies
yeah,
and shit, you know. I mean, and it came to that when we was growing up too. You might fuck around and say the wrong thing, and somebody gonna knock your motherfucking block off. Is
okay. Cause you had them tight. Like you gonna take
you
it too
know?
serious, and you know
Mm-hmm.
somebody gonna swing. So you know,
Fuck around, and
I
so
can't.
everybody knows that boundary, and so if you
Mhm.
cross it, that's where I don't want to play anymore because I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to. I don't want to do all that. You know what I'm
But
saying?
see, that's
So as
why
soon
the
as somebody
blueprint.
crosses that line, I'll be like, okay, cool.
But the blueprint is weak because you gotta notice from where we came from back then. What we 2017, 2018, and
Right,
we saw the levels it got. And for some reason, that became the blueprint. I ain't about to call your job. I ain't about to
I ain't
get you
doing none of
fired.
that.
I ain't about to
And
mess with your livelihood because in today, rewind, even though I'm going back in the day, the 2025, we all can be the Mannies that just let off on a
you're
couple
not doing
in
none of that
Vegas.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, don't play with
First of all,
nobody's
I'm not the
livelihood.
time to. I don't give a fuck enough about you to do no shit like that. I really,
Nah.
you know. I mean,
And
and that's what I'm saying.
I
That's
cut off
why
everybody that, because if I don't listen, why are you bringing it to me? Like, you got other ones that claim they for you, they with you, but they bring you the bullshit too. After I done said I don't watch it, if ain't nobody coming to see me, I gives no fucks. Like,
I can
unless you
honestly
see
say,
somebody standing outside my door or they in my territory, that's when you call me and run that shit back. Other
I
than
can
that,
honestly say the circle that I ran with, nobody did me nothing. You know
well,
what I'm
you had a
saying?
good circle.
I
Cause mine
definitely
was
had a, I
try
had a
like
great circle.
boost my high. Like,
Hmm.
oh, they go ahead. I don't give a fuck. Oh, really?
And I
But you
mean,
the
I mean, shit happened in that motherfucker circle too. But you know what I'm saying? Not nothing to the point where it needs to come out here or no shit like that. Nor would I
hmm
ever. You know what I'm
and ain't
saying?
nobody gonna
Because I
release no
fucked with my
personal
people and
conversations.
salute to my people because they didn't do the same. You know?
Yeah, and ain't nobody about to release your personal conversations. That's where you go.
Yeah.
But I still got a stance that I gotta stand on. I gotta come home. Like, I'm never letting nothing get me to that point that is gonna leak into my real life. You know what I'm saying? I can't
Yeah,
hang
I
this
still
shit on
salute the
and
circle of
still be
people that I had
feeling.
came
And no, I
around.
can't do that. I can't do
We had a
that.
solid fucking circle for real.
I
Yeah.
can't do no shit like that. I can't consume certain stuff because you can't come in here. And I bring that same energy in my real life. Like hell, no, I would
Absolutely.
never allow nobody to do that. I got a child with a disability. I got a whole man up in this bitch. I got me
Like, ain't nobody
going through
got
what
time
I'm
for
going through
nothing
that shit.
else.
You think I'm
When
about to
I'm doing my
fucking
fucking
bring
real
you
life.
home when
Absolutely.
I
I
hang this
agree.
shit up? Like I ain't that deep in it.
Ain't
Y'all that
and
deep
ain't.
in it. I ain't. Like the fuck?
And
Fuck
that's
out
like
here.
even it's crazy because in the because I do be in the Mo3 sector, and when I first went over there, it was like it reminded me of when we all first was coming together for something.
Hmm.
So everything was swell, and now they're so rambunctious, baby. More than we even was.
It's the
They
same thing.
Yeah, and
No,
it's worse because it's more of them.
they
So it's
actually
like
Theirs
pull
ain't
up.
what
really
we
pull up,
thought
right?
that JJ was doing, it
No,
was just
they
JJ. It was just JJ. Over there, everybody's JJ.
Everybody JJ's.
no, they pull up. They pull up.
Ooh.
But I'm just
See.
saying, like when we were like appalled and clutching our pearls when JJ
Yeah.
would say something about kids,
Well, maybe that's where I need to be
they
because I
done
need
got to the
somebody.
point
I need
they
somebody
done
that's gonna really be about that life, so I can see you. Like
no,
I,
you don't want to be there. Cause
I ain't
you'll
got.
be
I ain't got no
appalled that it's
time.
15
Mm-mm.
people. Like fuck your kids, fuck your damn mama. Like all the
Yep.
shit that
Ooh.
we used to be appalled about JJ saying, it's 15, 20 people saying the same shit now that he
Mm,
say.
Yep.
mm,
Yeah,
mm.
that's no place for nobody. And
But
so
see,
and I be over there, and girl, they can't stand me. Some of them, like I said, some of them like me, some of them don't. They be mad because I be like, why would you say that? And they like, shut
hmm.
up, bitch.
Oh shit. Oh man, they coming for you over
They're
there
like,
too.
fuck you, bitch. Shut up. You always got something to say, dude.
I only know of a couple of them, but I like I forgot the girl name. She be in the beef sector. I like her because
You be
she's
over
straight
there,
up.
foot. You be over
Yeah,
Yeah.
there.
and so I don't be in the
I
beaver
don't
section.
be in the Mo three, but I know of a couple
Don't
of
please
those
don't
young
come over
ladies
there,
over
for
there.
because I swear to
I
God,
don't, I'm not
slice the
trying to come
motherfucking
over
devil
there.
out you.
I told you
Oh,
I be in most of the chats that they not all that drama for. I'm
yeah.
not
If
I'm
you
not
come
in
over to
the
the
Well,
I'm
I'm
not
the
Mo3
I'm
look.
sector
not
and
in
somebody say
I,
something to you,
I
bitch,
don't
I'm going up. Like, are they okay?
yeah.
I
Look,
changed
I'm
my
the
name
Max
to Are You
peacemaker.
Okay?
I know her name is
Look,
Max Boogie. I like her because
I
she
don't
pretty
know how.
Me and
straightforward.
Max used to be cool. I mean, I don't dislike her, but she dropped me off the panel for the same thing.
For
Oh
what?
wow.
Yeah,
For being honest.
yeah, absolutely.
What about Room Shaker?
Oh, I used to
Man,
be over there.
I just got into a room a little tonight.
You got into
See.
a Room Shaker?
Oh man.
They can't because they don't like me. They be like, "You just be talking out of turn." They can't say every.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh
well,
man.
see,
I fuck with room, but you know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean.
used to too. I ain't been over
Motherfuckers.
there in years though.
Well, and
Yeah.
when I started fucking with Room Shaker, she was a cancer like us, and then she went dark, and then I didn't like her anymore because I was like, "What the fuck going on? Like, we don't do that, you know."
So did she ever have her baby? Because the last time I went over there, she was
Girl,
put.
that's a whole
no,
nother story.
Oh,
no, no.
That's
It's
a
just
whole
like
nother fucking story. Let me
shout
tell
out to
you.
Room Shaker because she used to come over here and support me too.
That's a whole other story.
Yeah.
No, we ain't. I if I can be honest, and this is the shit that gets me in trouble. I don't know if it's a girl or boy. I ain't never heard a baby. Is it a baby? I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Over there, they
Well, I'm
call
gonna
it
tell
tablet
you.
baby.
I'm gonna tell
And
you how I rub people the wrong way. Cause people be on their rah rahs, and then I want to come up and bring some peace or some resolution, so
me
the views
too.
drop.
they
Look,
don't
so the
want you.
views
They
drop.
don't. Well, listen, y'all would be considered panel killers
Look, I
because
went over
Exactly. That's what they
Sakina's.
call me.
I went
Yeah.
over Sakina's last night and was telling her, ignore everything else. Can you please? You don't want a contest. Sakina don't want a freaking contest. Sakina won $500. She's the queen of comedy. Elvin Steele did this little comedy contest, and Sakina was the only one that entered.
Then you was
Everybody
right in
trying to,
saying it sounds like
hmm,
you was right in saying whatever you said.
what?
I mean, if you're saying you went over there, you know,
Yeah, so I was just giving
you're
her
not
some
wrong.
encouragement. So, like, don't follow that. You've been funny. You are funny. Can you just do that? I even told her, like, make some shorts with the little songs that you
As
do.
you
Put a
should.
beat behind them, and you know what I'm saying. So I was like, okay, well, let me hop off of here because you know everybody wants you to be with the rah rah, and they want to
That's
do
When
not
a
is your
true.
birthday? Are you in July or are you
That's
in
not
June?
true. That's
When is
not
your
true.
birthday?
June
Sometime
11th,
in a
Gemini.
It's when? Oh,
June
you're
11th,
Gemini.
Gemini.
You're oh, you're not Cancer, but you in June. So
I'm
I
Gemini.
mean,
I'm
it's
before
still.
Pop. Look, I'm before
I love
Pop. I'm before.
Geminis.
Yeah, girl.
I love me
Look,
the
I
fuck
ain't
out of
crazy. Look,
Gemini,
them May
baby.
ones been going crazy. We seen Remy Ma.
I
We see
love
what Trump.
Geminis.
Look, we see what
Be-
Trump doing. He's a Gemini. We see what Kanye doing. Like Gemini. And look,
See,
you
I
notice
love
this?
Geminis because they're like Cancers, but y'all get away with the other side.
Right. Our twin. We get to
Yeah,
like put it on them.
because
Yeah.
if a Cancer display their other side, everybody act like it's an uproar. If a Gemini do it, they just be like, "That's her twin." Look at it.
Nah, but I'm gonna tell you how
Yeah, so
Gemini's
I
be
love that for
wilding.
y'all because y'all get to get y'all shit up.
But you know what I hate about Geminis? Because we've been wilding. Why everything? Because you know Geminis represent the twin. Why has
Yeah,
it been
I
all
love
these
it.
double? Why has always been these double murders? The senator from Minnesota and his wife. That was double. In my
Well, I think that
hometown.
is your perception of doubles. You know what I'm saying? So you
Girl,
might be honing in on doubles. I mean, doubles
girl,
happen
the
every day.
doubles. I know, look, but I don't know why what was in my face. It's just been this, and I ain't even talking about the public news. I'm talking about what's been around me
Yeah,
in
that's
my
what I'm saying.
community. Yeah,
Because
like the
you're a
doubles.
Gemini, you're focused on doubles happen every day,
I know,
regardless
but
of the sign.
ooh,
But you're a Gemini, so
mm.
you're
You
you're
know
you're you're
what?
fixated on this and still that. You know, like y'all
I'm a
are
Gemini,
so
but I
much.
got some Leo in me too, because I've been around so many
Fuck with
Leos. So
Geminis because I feel like y'all are so much like Cancers. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
we are. We are. Shout out to P. Smith. I'm a she Cancer too. She the
Yes,
end
I
of
love
yeah.
Auntie. Baby. Yeah, Auntie love
Yes.
me.
Uh-huh.
You know what?
Shout out to
If
P.
the other year I got a cash out from Auntie on my birthday,
Yeah, cause it was
she
one
still
year.
love me.
It was
Because I
one
always
year
loved
she
her and she
put you
always
up.
loved me.
Yes.
Yeah. That was my motherfucker, man.
Well, we always fuck with you. I don't know who. I don't know. Hey, can't handle the truth.
No,
Look,
my y'all
anybody that want to
do.
come here, this is just because y'all see the chat ain't happening. So just come up. We just
I
want
wouldn't care if
voices.
it wasn't or
We on
wasn't.
some.
You know,
We on
I
some.
just
Just come up on the panel because I'm too positive, girl. Ain't nobody about to come up
I
on
love
here.
your
So
positivity, bitch.
so
That's
we
why I've been
gonna
around. Cause I mean,
yeah
positivity is needed. The fuck, like, what the fuck?
yeah.
I hate that
Everybody
people
just
think
don't.
that. You know,
But I give
it's
it the foot.
weird
Why?
I give
because
it the
you
foot
always
because
been around for
anytime,
the real shit.
right? But I give it the foot. I don't give a fuck what's going on. Foot is
Foot
gonna be the
always is
first one
around.
in this motherfucker.
You hear me?
Foot being the most dramatized channels and everything. But when my
And
motherfucking
have
ass
the
go
least.
live, Foot is gonna always be in the bitch
She has
show.
the least drama, but in it. You know, and as she should because, like I said, that's why sometimes I'll be like, I don't want to be around for certain shit. Cause then I get if I look ignorant, if this says something and somebody go for her, then I'm gonna turn the fuck up. Then I look like I'm the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? That's how
Yeah,
it's always been.
yeah,
You know
that's
what
how
I'm
you
saying?
get caught up.
Like,
Yeah.
don't talk to her like that. Then they like, I wasn't talking to you. I don't give a fuck. And then it's just up from there type
Right.
shit.
That's how.
That's how
That's how.
you.
That's how it starts.
That's the way it
Yes,
goes.
that's how I start.
They'll do a corny on you. Fuck you, bitch, and goodbye.
And you should be able. And so, if you ask me, I feel like you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say.
I do say what I want to say. You
Yeah.
know,
And so the
Always,
thing is,
always.
even
I
on
don't like
Monday.
if anybody tells you anything about what you said that I feel away because you can say whatever the fuck you want to say, and I don't. Nobody should say anything
But
about
look,
it.
let me
That's
tell
how
you
I
how
feel.
much respect. Let me tell you how much respect Foot got out here because my last lie. Well, I delete the
I
last lie
swear
because I
for
was
God,
crying
that's
talking
how
about my
I
grandma.
always feel.
But the lie before my last live, Foot got in here like how she always do because she be the first one in here, so
And who
she
came for
always gonna
her?
drop. And then LTG came in here and she was
See,
like,
that's that shit I
LTG
don't
hit the
like.
panel. And she got respected. Like Foot just hold that weight. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she
Like,
respected her. As they should.
yeah.
The fuck?
But she had disrespected her first, but
I'll see.
the
Baby.
conversation was good and some shit was taken down, all that. Yeah.
Okay. So
Foot got her due
ultimately,
diligence.
it was
Yeah.
good. Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
She got her just due.
it's like something ain't happened and you mad about it. And I had all this stuff to say to her. But by the time I finally, this how God worked because I don't go to her platform. So, and I didn't do it in Shakina's because that's who I started with. Anyway, she happened to come in here, so that was my opportunity. Everything
Uh-huh.
else I wanted to say, I can't say I only want one thing and then start saying other things. So that
Yeah.
one thing that I wanted her to do, she did, and that was it.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
that's
cause I
what's
don't know
up.
where she come in because I've been here. Oh, you calling you a coward and she don't fuck with you, but she didn't come in here that day with no disrespect. So, and then after she got off, I got a text. Oh, she was talking about you when she was talking about cook what you got, and you know what I'm saying. I was like, well, okay. When she
Still?
came in here at that moment,
What the fuck? They still talking about
yeah.
that?
So I was like, okay. I just respond to people how they if I ain't hear it. That's the thing about what you
So
consume.
you still be catching smoke behind. Cook what you got.
And Mo and girl, Mo don't even like my ass, and I still get. Well, no, not now, but I
You
last
used,
year, yeah.
you used
So
to take off for her. You used to get in people's shit when they was talking about her.
You definitely took it from Mo. But here's the thing: like I never feel like Mo. I, as much as people hated her, I didn't think that she said everything wrong either. So then I
uh-uh.
catch flack if I feel like Mo did say something I agree to. Then it's
But you
like,
know what got with her though? You know what got that town hall meeting and one old girl. Oh, she don't want to. She called me ugly. That ain't never happened. And then Logic and
now
all of
that town
them
hall meeting
got
shit
that.
was bullshit, bro. Like
Yeah, they
I
got
didn't dislike Mo after that town hall meeting. I felt like Mo said what the fuck she,
man.
whatever the fuck
And
she
Listen,
felt, because
and then you
everybody's
remember P. Smith.
individuals at the end of the day, and that's how she felt. But a lot of people was going along to get along and shit. You know what I'm
But ain't
saying?
nobody call her ugly. And you remember P. Smith, Ronnie, Queen, and all of them came back later on, and they was saying like, because I think her and Mo had made up, and that's when P did a live, and everybody came up talking about, yeah, she begging for money for something to eat, but she giving drop a donation.
I mean, I can't lie. The Mo got on my nerves sometimes. A lot of times. I can't even lie. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's what she do.
am I
But
like
yeah.
ultimately against you or whatever? Yeah, no, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
do
Because
what I do.
at the end of the day, this is all still just what I'm here on the app. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't take this shit home. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I learned
Like,
to accept people
and
for
I
who
hope
they are.
everybody, I hope nobody would.
But you
But
know the
you can
mind
talk your
states of
shit and be
people.
here on this app, but Please don't take that shit to bed. You know
But
what
you
I
know
mean?
the mind. But you know the mindsets of people though. Like, okay, you on your team, you repping whoever you fucking with.
And that's
You
why I love to fuck out my team because, girl, we was going to fuck the bed. Or we was like behind the scenes, having our own little life and shit. Like, we
But then
wasn't,
when Mad Day come,
absolutely just seeing
why
for
I ain't
this.
noticed before Mad Day though? Like all this shit that was
Yeah.
going on, I ain't
We
noticed
never
before
did Mad
Mad
Day.
Day. Then
We
people
never
pick
did Mad Day.
sides, and then all these fake
Yeah,
alliances
we
come
never
up.
did
You
Mad
could
Day.
have done did somebody in and doxed them and everything. And just because y'all got the same common enemy at this time, everybody group up and join
Yeah,
up.
we never did
Like
Mad
I'd be
Day.
like, man, I'd be
And
like, come
salute to
on
my
there,
motherfuckers,
though.
cause baby, we did never do Mad Day. And y'all know who I was
Yeah,
with.
I
You
know.
know, as much as y'all call me a drop it or whatever, my people was Sexy Extreme, Dime, Rocket and Tony.
Yeah, and you came over here and supported me. You was over here at the talent show and
Girl,
all that
Ariel.
stuff. Yeah, you was over here.
Yeah, cause I'ma do it. Whatever the fuck, I'ma supporting
Look, I ain't
everybody.
even know. Look, I'm saying you, Miss Tawana, and Tawana was over here. I ain't even know nothing about
And
you was a drop
Tawana.
it. The only thing I knew about Drop at the time was his song. I got time. Like I won't never over there because I started Cake 420. The meantime. Well, first of all, the
We all
meantime
started
between time
first.
shit. Cake 420.
And saying that, so
Chosen.
how y'all feel about the girl, the friend,
I
bro?
know.
What the fuck?
I
The
gotta get more
who?
deeper. The Kanika best friend, the one that
Uh,
got what was Black Yacht
Somebody said
or
that they didn't even try to help her.
Mhm,
Ain't that crazy?
Well, we'll see.
mhm.
When stuff like that happen, you always gonna think that wasn't accidental.
Well,
We
Ain't
when
it
don't
something
know.
like
crazy?
that
Like,
Yeah.
happen.
is it coincidental? I don't know.
No, I don't
But
know
first of
either.
all, I'm not going
It's not
any
far
everywhere.
fetched, but it's not far fetched to think that it's not.
And I'm always saying that on the strength of anybody that was connected to her son happens to them. That's weird,
Mm-hmm.
bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
That's
give
how
a fuck if it's this later.
that's like whatever's going on over there. That should be real. People do kill people if they think they know something. Stuff happens.
How you don't
But
throw and so I haven't got a chance to look at the details of it all. You know
me
what I'm
either.
saying? But what from on here, like they didn't even throw her safety.
Nope.
Okay,
Right.
but first of all, before we get into it, because you know how it's gonna be, and there's
Okay,
probably
wait.
a whole lot of stuff going on. But first, we gotta tell our men and our women, don't
Okay.
go nowhere on some water. You think I'm about to get drunk?
Baby, I don't fuck with that shit. That
Like, you think I'm about to get drunk at the water?
I
So,
don't fuck with
first of
that
all,
shit.
we got to be mindful of our atmospheres and how we gonna play. Now, I'm not
Absolutely.
saying now I ain't saying it's this girl's fault. I'm just talking about the situation, the yacht, the water, the drinks, and all of that. I'm not talking about this girl specifically, but it's
I
certain
understand.
things
No, I
with
understand. Cause
our
I don't,
people.
girl, I ain't going. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm not about to
I
get
ain't
drunk
going
in a
and I'm
space like
teaching
that
my kids
around
don't
some
fucking
water.
go, bro. And I mean, in as much as we could teach our kids what not to do, sometimes they just gonna do it anyway. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Well, they
That's
Yeah.
gotta
what
they
I'm
gotta
learning because the
they
same
gotta
babies that
learn
Yeah.
I
like
was
me. They
raising
have to
in the
learn.
Kanika Jinka era are now
Hmm.
25, 19, and 18, right?
Right.
And
Mm-hmm.
so, as much as I could talk my ear off, you know what I'm saying? They don't do it a whole lot
Mm-hmm.
that I say don't do, but they'll come back and tell me what another
Yep.
motherfucker said,
Yeah.
and I'll be like, "That's why I told you." You know what I'm saying?
And then you got TikTok making everything hot that ain't. Like, oh,
Yeah,
this a hot
everything.
girl summer salad.
Social
Motherfucker, we
media
been,
make everything seem like
yeah,
it's great.
like, this
And
ain't
like,
it.
girl,
Cause
they
you,
lying
like,
to you.
what the fuck? Ain't no creativity. You copycat like a motherfucker. You going like,
And not only that,
just,
as much as they cap, I don't know. When we was growing up, we could hang out and shit. It wasn't none. It wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying?
Like the stuff that go viral, like for why? Like if social media was back
Fuck.
in my day, I would have went viral a whole lot. Because the stuff y'all doing,
I probably
oh,
would have went
Mills,
viral a whole lot too. You know what I'm saying?
everybody would have.
But
Cause
it
we
would have
did it
just
for,
been on some fun shit, not
yeah, not
viral for
no.
yeah, breaking news.
So what do y'all think about the okay, we got the Vegas couple that got shot,
Man, that shit crazy.
that got, murked,
I ain't
and the
surprised.
dude, the Frenchman that killed himself and the old girl.
Who? What? No, I ain't hear
Yeah,
about that.
somebody I didn't hear about it either until it came on here.
Mm. I just
Yeah, it
heard
was
about
some
this lady. She's a Caucasian. She was only 20, what, 29. Supposedly had committed suicide.
How old?
oh, the Fox lady, the
Yeah,
Save a Fox.
yeah, the founder of the Fox thing.
How
They
old is
looking,
she?
but they looking at her husband. I mean, could be suspicious.
Oh wow.
But these
And
ones,
then what
so
about the one that was arguing with her boyfriend and they was online and um
yeah, that's the one I'm
she
talking
was
about. And he
she
killed
was
her and killed
picking,
himself.
yeah, she was picking.
Mm-hmm.
She was just like antagonizing him.
Don't fall, don't fall. And
I
then the
mean,
Manny one with the Vegas
That's
couple,
sad.
the couple that
Yeah,
had been
that
taunting
one I
him,
heard
and
about.
it's just evil out here. People, when you got that much hatred in you that want to harm somebody in that way,
hmm
it's always something going on. They don't address mental health like they should in this country. They
and
I
like,
mean,
constantly
I like
on
mental
that,
health
you know?
to in this world. Like people laugh, either they laugh or frown upon it, and it people obviously people be going through shit
Yes,
because
I
then they
mean,
want to
they
turn
had
around and
that.
report on what a motherfucker did. I mean, people do what they do because something wrong with them. You know
and
what
then
I'm saying?
somebody
Mhm.
be like, "Oh my God, YouTube is not that serious." Yes, it is when you fucking with a motherfucker's livelihood, and you ain't keeping it
Right. When
YouTube
they be
word the
like, keep
books,
it on the
and
app.
you,
Like, we could
yeah,
keep it on
like,
the app as long as my
uh,
app, but if you fuck around with my real life, bye bye.
yeah. So I just can't get and who goes that serious? A lot of
Yeah, but
people.
well, God will. Well, see, here's the thing, and I never had to get that way in this community. You know what I'm saying? But in the other community, I be in, baby, the moment a motherfucker tried to play with me, I had to tell him. You know what I'm saying? Fuck around and find out.
Look what we was just talking about.
And I don't even want to do that to
Our
you.
grief we
But
going
baby,
through.
don't play with a gangster for real.
You don't never nobody done got they love their
You don't
loved one done
know.
got a diagnosis. If you done got a diagnosis, somebody could have just died. Like you don't never know what you playing with a motherfucker with. And here you come.
Let me
You
tell you
call a motherfuckers kids,
what sent
schools,
me.
and
Let me tell you what sent me. A bitch nigga said he called my man by name, hello, and then said fuck them bitches, referring to my
mm,
daughters, and
mm,
then proceeded to say the city that I lived in, and said he was
mm.
gonna send me some pizza.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm go. It's up. What are you talking about? Kill the
Wow.
pizza man in my house, bitch. What the
You
fuck is you
never
talking
know.
about?
Mm-hmm. You never know
You know what I'm
who
saying?
you fucking with.
It's that way with me though. You better not be a fuck thing come to my door. You know what I'm saying?
That part.
I will sacrifice my whole life about mine. It's like, do you understand? Do you understand? Anything around my way, bitch. I'm not playing with y'all.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
That's why you don't
I'll be
never
the
know who you
bitch in
fucking with.
jail. I will be an example. Make you an example.
And I damn sure ride for that.
What's going on? send anything around this motherfucker about mine, bitch.
Mm.
The little goofy nigga, he didn't understand it. And he, baby, Karma's a bitch. Cause that nigga he over there getting drugged left and right every fucking day ever since then. God bless his
And
heart.
being at my mind state like that, I just don't fuck around.
See?
I'm telling you. Mm-mm.
And
Mm-mm.
and I felt the same way too. You know, but you know, it be like a tickle in us that be like, maybe if you can help. And no, them motherfuckers is like vultures and shit. Like, who you talking about, bitch? Fuck
I
you and
just
your
know I ain't the
daughter.
only crazy motherfucker out here. And motherfuckers can't just keep it
Nope.
YouTube. So I just got that
People don't
know
do that.
that I'm just not the only crazy motherfucker that's out here. So I don't fuck around.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And I am thrown off. Don't get me wrong. I'm so nice, but I'm thrown off, bro. I can't. I mean, I have no understanding.
Who you telling? No, for real.
You know what I mean? I can
Mm.
conduct myself for shit, but bitch, I'm thrown
I'm
off.
scared of myself. I ain't
You
scared of
hear me?
y'all.
Type shit. And motherfuckers think that, like, uh-huh. Like, keep playing with me. Type shit.
Mm.
Yeah, that motherfucker.
Who the fuck told
Baby.
you that? She know.
Baby.
For soldier know.
She know what? I am. I'm thrown. I can't even lie. I mean, whatever that means or some shit like that. But
That means
I
you.
will
That
crash.
means you're gonna take it
I
there.
will fuck
That's
around
what
and
it
crash
means.
out.
That's what it means. You'll take it there. Well, you
And
know,
y'all
people
know that.
gonna
I
try
think
to
y'all
push
know
you.
that. I didn't ever have to get that way over here. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? I didn't have to. You know?
Well, that's good. But
And I'm
that
glad.
don't means you won't though. That's all that means.
And separate yourself
And
for
that's why
any
I left.
for
Then I
everywhere you
ended up,
gotta do.
yeah, so that community was all better and shit when I left. You know what I'm saying? Now they are some triple time shit. And I'm like, fuck around, find out. That's all I can say. Fuck around and find out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now see, that's a position I never get at again. I never want to be in a fuck around, find out. If I even feel that, because I know my triggers and I know my set offs and all that,
But so
I ain't
look,
gonna allow
since
myself into being that.
since it's
Mm-mm.
hard though when you're a revolutionary and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So what you think might just be a vocal point, these motherfuckers be like, who are you talking to? And then it'll be up from there. It's like, I was just making a point. You know what I'm saying? And they like, you talk too much. Mind you, they're all younger than me too. So
Mm.
it's like, who the fuck is you talking to, bitch?
And your ass is just wild as hell. You can't help it.
I can't. I can't. I can't. They be like, some of them hate me, some of them love me, but I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, it's going to be a stamp. It's going to be a whole bunch of motherfuckers that know me by the time I die. You hear me? And they're all going to say,
It's just in your nature, Roger. Man.
Hmm.
I'm a revolutionary.
And my grandson called me. My son called me that. I didn't like it. I was like, I'm not no revolutionary.
Is,
Nope.
especially in this world, though. Look, I was about to call you mama, auntie. Is it okay if I do?
No.
You don't want me to call you one of those?
No. You ain't been calling
Okay.
me that.
I do. I feel that way though. But okay, foot.
Thank you.
Okay,
There
foot.
you go.
All
There
right.
you go.
I
That's
You
like
all.
that
know.
better. I like that better.
Yes, go.
'Cause y'all
Hmm.
don't listen. Y'all don't listen to me. So Just call
I
me.
do.
Okay, so even though
I do.
even if I call you foot, it still comes to the I still feel that way in
See,
my
see
back
what
mind.
you Wayne? You need to be
What?
punished.
See, I can't say shit without
You
somebody
need,
saying no.
you need to be, you
It
need to
doesn't.
be
It never
punished.
works.
You listen.
it never. It
What
never
the good
fails.
Royalty, the good part about
What?
it is it don't stop you from saying it. It don't. It shouldn't. No matter what
I
anybody
do
else
look at
feel.
you that way,
Okay, but I'm not
but I'll
nobody's
just still call you
friend.
foot. Foot. Get in
Yes,
there.
it's
Yeah,
fine. I'm
same
gonna
shit.
punish you. Listen, you need to be punished. You need a timeout.
Shit. Different day. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
See,
But
she got who
at the
got her
end of the
started?
day,
Go
Who
pick a
got you
switch. Go
started?
pick a switch, Royalty. Go pick
look,
your switch, double R.
I'm,
And
I
don't pick
can't
the
whoop
small one because that's gonna hurt worse. You better pick the big
whoop
one.
her. I can't whoop her.
Look, that tiny switch gonna hurt worse. I'm saying that joker sting.
No, don't get her.
That's what
Don't
Toby
get.
never say. I can't
Don't
whoop
get her
her.
started, Coleman.
I can't whoop
Please.
her.
We are.
No,
We.
I was telling you to
No.
pick your switch so she can whoop you. Cause she like, just call me foot. I'm like,
Right, I got the little this symbolic.
Don't get her started, Coleman. Please. Cause she gonna get out what she have to say, and nothing
Heck
wrong with that.
yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Go
No,
No,
ahead,
because
girl.
what I've learned dealing with these people, learn to accept people for who they are. So if you have what I don't get, if we see people maybe 5 years ago and the behavior 5 years ago is the same as today, why people expect something different from them people?
so I guess my thing is I don't expect anything different. I'm learning
Yeah.
slowly to not say anything about it because my problem is once I say something about anything, that's when it becomes a problem.
Of course it's a
People want
problem because
people to be silent.
they're not gonna like what you're gonna say. If you don't it's not coinciding what they got going on,
So
of
does
course
that?
they're
So
not
should I
gonna like
not
it.
say anything?
Yeah, well, I don't say a lot of stuff either. I just don't deal with it. So I try to stay away from it. Try to keep my comments limited because they be like, oh, for soldier, you can speak freely
See,
here. Soon
and
as I
that's the
say,
thing.
listen, soon as I say what I want to say, they be like, block her. Then you just said I can speak freely. Next thing I know, because I said something you didn't like,
Right.
you blocking me. But that's
Yeah.
funny to me. It's funny to me because it doesn't hurt me and it's not going to change my
Right.
perspective on things.
Well,
What
let
the
me
So
say
I
problem
this.
so
is,
the thing is I don't put no filter on my shit. And
right?
so as y'all know, even if when y'all know me, that's
Right,
how
you
it
give it to
be.
them raw. You give it to them the way you can't say you an adult, and then when I hit you with some real shit, now it's a problem. Then make up your mind. If you're an
Right.
adult, you should be able to handle
Right.
what I'm
Pow
saying to you.
pow.
We
Yeah.
could like
So
it's like even if we agree or disagree, like
right.
what the fuck? Like how you just gonna be automatically mad and shit? What the fuck?
Well, let
Like
me
what is
tell
you
you
mad
my
about?
but I'm gonna tread lightly because I've
Mm-hmm.
never been in this realm before. I've never lost my mother. She's my grandmother, but I never had this kind of loss before.
I'm
So
so
I'm gonna
sorry.
tread lightly because I don't know who I will be. But what I can
Bye bye.
say,
We didn't
I'm
hear
not
you,
gonna put
Coleman. You
myself.
cut off. You had cut off.
I heard her.
Well, I don't know who I will be right now after the biggest loss of my whole entire life.
Mm,
I just had a
gotcha.
birthday, and I've never had this experience. So what I will do, and I can't say this is the best resolution for everybody, but what I will do is I will control what I partake in. Now we know life gonna happen. We ain't got no
And
control over that. But
bye
what I can control, I'm
Mm-hmm.
gonna make sure it's the best environment for me.
and I
Right.
and I hope you can stick to that
Yeah,
because that's
I am.
Well,
else?
and I'm
Get your
not
butt
saying that
up here, girl.
I'm not saying that you can't, but because I thought the same thing. And
Roy, you see, they go Rose Gold, but go ahead. I'm getting ready to jump.
hi,
Right. So I'm just hoping and
Rose Gold
praying.
Lovely.
motherfucker, right there.
Don't
Rose
just
Gold
pass
Lovely
by.
here.
You need to say yes. Don't just pass by. Hold on.
Motherfucker, right there.
Hey Rose Gold.
Mm-mm.
Hey Rose Gold.
No,
How you gonna tell people what to do?
My motherfucker,
Coleman?
right there.
I know she know I'm just playing with
Her.
her.
If she
I
not,
just miss her. Let me see.
you're not gonna hit the
Oh, go ahead.
link.
I'm gonna go on mute because I'm chewing and everything, y'all. Hold
Get
on.
up here, Rose.
Rude,
I love me
rude,
some her.
rude.
Always have. And
You're
she
a
know
rude
it.
host. You're a rude host.
She was
Eating
one of
ain't
the
off in nobody
realest
room.
one. Rose Gold was one of the realest ones.
I
And
hope
then
she
she
ain't
got
kick
attacked
herself
her.
off. She did this before, Royalty,
Her and
and
Honey.
never came back.
Oh well, fuck. We're gonna give her 5 minutes. She got 5 minutes. You hear me? But anyway,
Oh, she came back this time. Cool.
that's because you said something properly. Girl, if you wanna look, she left again. Girl, if you wanna shut the panel down, just shut the shit down. But
Nah,
anyway,
baby.
foot, it was
She don't.
good to talk to you.
Yeah, I was speaking to Miss Douglas,
Were you?
and yeah,
Lord,
saying
don't
How's
how
she
hype her up.
doing?
Don't hype her up, Double R, because I'm surprised she ain't fussing me out this time.
I'm definitely gonna hype
Um,
her up. Fuck
from the
her up.
last one.
yeah,
From
but
the
we had I wasn't up here by myself. That was a good
right.
thing. We had a little conversation. Me and this guy, straight eight, right?
You left her
He
by herself? You know you dead wrong.
Yeah,
no,
I had a
no,
phone
yeah.
call. And I just was like in that moment, I forgot I was live and everything. My niece needed me too. I forgot. I swear I did.
Mm-mm-mm.
So how Miss Douglas doing good?
Yeah, and we was talking about people we haven't seen, and you was one of them.
Aw. Y'all probably talking about me bad as hell, ain't you, sure?
No, no,
Not
no.
over here.
Talking,
Maybe
I'm just
somewhere else, but never over
I'm not
here,
talking
girl.
about you
I'm
bad.
just
Mm-mm.
I'm not gonna talk
kidding.
about you bad.
I'm just kidding.
Not on here or off the head. The ones I talk about bad, I don't mess with.
She said
Okay.
not on here, but off of here. Yeah.
Look, cause I'm gonna tell you, if you had a
I
came,
said
look,
not
if you had a
on
came
or
here,
off. I said both. I said not on or off. I would talk bad about you. The people I do, I don't really mess with. It's not them. It's the things they do. Not so
Right.
much as them. It's what people do. We have issues with.
Absolutely.
look, I ain't gonna lie,
So
cause if
I
you had a
posed
came
this
here,
question. I pose
what's
this
the
question
question?
to a lot of content creators. Okay, say like you. I say I'm not for people doing kids or talking about disabled and deceased people, but I still support you. Isn't that the same as supporting your actions?
Yes, you. I mean, you can still support somebody and not support their certain things. Yeah.
No,
So,
I'm
yeah.
saying for me, it's the same. If you still support that person that does these things, you're supporting the actions.
Well, I
That's what I'm
can't
asking.
agree because if you fuck with
Okay.
somebody and then you gain a love for them or whatever, I will. Even though it's not equivalent to family, I'll make it equivalent to family, right? So if your niece, nephew, grandbaby, or whatever did some shit you didn't like, you might not like it. Do you don't fuck with them at all?
It depends on if they constantly doing some shit. Okay.
Yeah,
We're not talking about a
consequences are
one.
different
Yes.
things. Like I
Yeah.
told you, I don't like
Right.
that shit, and if you keep doing it, I can't support you. That's
Right.
different. Yeah.
That's what's going on. It's a constant thing going on. What I realize about this app, people go by who they like. I'm on the side, always gonna be on the side of what's right and what's wrong. Forget who I like. If you somebody I rock with and you wrong, I'm gonna tell you.
Mm.
I'm not gonna go hard for you because someone else I might not care for is going at you. I really try to stay out of it
Absolutely. And that's
because
what I always like. I never wrote for anybody. I I have my own choice of opinions, and I felt like somebody was doing something wrong. I spoke for myself. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like you should let them work it out. If they work it out, they do. If they don't, then it is what it is.
Well, my thing is, I don't feel I don't have a place. If I don't talk to you personally or whatever, and we ain't, behind the scenes and connected, I go in on that type of stuff, or we can get it
I
in or
mean,
whatever. But I'm not gonna put myself in a place to even feel a certain type of way because I don't gotta watch the shit. And why am I over there watching anybody else that's attacking you? Like my mind don't function in that way that I can sit in that headspace and be in a place. You know how some people, oh, you be like, okay. You know how some people be like, oh, I ain't hear that. Somebody else sent that to me. Some
mm,
people be lying, but some people be telling the truth too. Because you don't even gotta be in it, somebody else in it. Like, how could you sit there and listen to all that? And then I ain't with it. Why is you running telling me that? Like you the messy one. Maybe I
mhm.
need to exclude you.
Right. The
Like that
messenger
that
might
that
be the
just be my
messy one.
thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-mm.
well,
Because why you telling me? You know what I'm saying?
I
And
ain't going off on nobody publicly that we ain't get it in privately. I don't care what they come out and say. Ain't nobody gonna never make me that mad. I ain't gonna never change my stance on what I always been standing on. I don't care. You can say the cruddiest, you can do everything, you can tell this, tell that. But if I know your number, I am not gonna. I ain't doing that to you. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna even
you
do that
know,
to nobody I don't fuck with. And that's just me. But I'm different, so I
hmm
just know how to separate myself. It's some people that's finally coming to that point and they're gonna start doing that. But that's just always been my stance. Like, and I'm not
yeah,
gonna let you
that's always
change me
right.
for some social media. I gotta live in real life. I gotta walk it through.
I'm
I
always
gets it
gonna
in
be
real life.
me.
Like I ain't
Right. I'm always gonna be me. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it includes social media because I'm no different on social media than I am in real life. You know? So things happen on here.
Well,
I
I'm a
have
little
to
more nicer and reserved because I don't know these people for real, even though we think so. So you might catch me if I'm tipsy, getting a little extra in a chat or something, but I know how to fall back because I gotta still live with
yeah,
me.
fallback is
My side,
different.
my side is me. I got
Yeah.
my side, my family. You think I'm about to let your shit like I can't let you get in here.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
can't like so but it's just some people that gotta get to this
Yeah.
APP sucks major balls. What's the APP? What you talking about, girl?
Like fuck.
What's
Yeah,
the
you be like,
APP?
fuck. I'm trying not to talk, but it's just falling out my mouth type shit. You know what I'm saying? So that happens too.
Yeah, because my cutoff and log off game is stupendous. Like, you know
Girl,
what I'm saying? Like, I
my
know when I
cutoff
gotta
is
fall the fuck
crazy.
back.
And I love
mm,
my cutoff because, baby, if I didn't cut people off, I'd be a maniac. You hear me? I have to.
probably so.
That's why I'd rather do other what you calls because this app. Oh, okay. That's why I'd rather do other what you calls when you got people that you know where they at. Like I'd rather argue with somebody or go in when I
Yeah.
know I can reach you and touch you and
And
you know what
even
I'm
still,
saying?
I don't even
Like
want to
that.
do that
See,
because,
I'm
bitch,
different when it comes to that. So
and even still, I
you
don't
way
want to
over
do
here,
that because
some there
I'm
like
getting
bitch.
old. But it's like I really don't want to argue with nobody that I can't touch. So if you're up the street, don't fucking talk to me. You know what I'm saying? cause so you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? You know, like yeah. So I'll be like letting all that shit go over my head. Like, girl, what the fuck? And
Cause I
half the
be walking
time,
on my cane
motherfuckers just be
sometime and
mad
that'll be
for
a
no
weapon.
reason,
You
bro.
know, you
So
know
I
how
take that
motherfuckers
shit as
sleep on you. Motherfuckers sleep on me because they think they can get me. But
everybody
I
sleep
knock on
on
your
me.
head. You don't know what my cane made of. That
I love
motherfucker twist off, slide out, got a blade in it.
I
Like play with
love
it.
that they
Like
sleep on me. I love it.
You got a blade in your cane. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, I got a whole fucking yo. Never mind.
What kind of
But
cane is this?
put it
Where
this
can
Yeah,
I
let
way.
us
get?
know what you got.
No,
Where
it's
can I get
custom.
one at?
It's custom. Oh, you want to get with my people?
Oh, it's
I love
custom.
that people sleep on
I
me.
ain't lying. I ain't lying. You got okay, but
I
anyway,
love that people sleep on
fuck
me.
all that. But they're asleep on the midget bitch, the cripple bitch, the you know what I'm saying,
That's
all
what
this
they
shit,
do.
bitch. I get on here and tell my
Are
story
you
one day what
being
was going on, but
sarcastic, saying that about
no,
yourself?
no.
I love
But I'm
it.
gonna make it. I'm gonna flip it, and we gonna keep it on what you talking. But it's really some custom shit that you can do. I'm
I
telling you.
bet a motherfucker will never. You hear me? I bet another motherfucker. A motherfucker gonna talk 1,000 goddamn shits about me. I bet a motherfucker will never pull up. You hear me?
I'm nice to people. I'm
They
good to
gonna say
people.
y'all too
I don't.
old to be fighting. What
I
y'all
bet a
think about
motherfucker
that?
will never.
They gonna say y'all too old to be fighting. What y'all think about
I
that?
don't, and I don't want to fight nobody. I don't. But bitch, if you
But you know, that's
pull
the
up,
only
I'm gonna
thing that
swing
ain't
on
really got
everything.
out of
Bitch,
me.
what's going on?
That is really the only thing, and I won't never no mouthpiece, cause I ain't no rah 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 talk shitter. I'ma like, you know,
I
like
talk shit,
I
but I
I
say
don't, girl.
minimal.
I do not.
Well, see, I
Not
say
when it's
minimal.
really up there, close and personal. I ain't got
Yeah, no,
time to
I
rah rah.
don't. I mean, I
I
don't be.
bust a
Yeah,
laugh
no,
on you,
I
and then the
don't.
next thing is slice
Yeah, I don't
slow
do
for
all that.
real. It
I
ain't
don't
just
do all
slice slow.
that.
What they were talking about back then, it's some slice slow for real. Like I don't got no time to be
Yeah, I
arguing.
don't.
What
I
the
don't.
fuck I
Yeah,
look
no, I
like?
don't talk about
Mm-mm,
it in the moment
I
or whatever.
can't.
But I know my mouth makes people mad. But I'm not a woofer to the point where it's like, oh, she said so much to piss me off. I can say 2 words, you know what I'm saying? And then motherfuckers is mad. I don't
Well,
know.
I ain't gonna never talk about your ancestors. I ain't gonna never talk
Yeah, I
about
don't
your
do all that.
kids. I ain't gonna never talk about your situations. If I
I
do
don't do
talk
all that.
something, it's gonna be strictly to you and your character that you presenting
Of
to
what
me
I know of
right
you
the
and
fuck
what you
now.
displayed. That's it.
And if you can't handle that and it bring it to something else, then
Then
that's on
fuck you,
you.
bitch. And if you pull
Oh,
up, I
see,
swear for God, it's a type shit.
it's
Cause
coming out
motherfuckers
of
be
Cause
her
I
ready
now.
to
got a
fuck
lot to
up.
lose. And I got a lot to lose, so that's why I am gonna do what the fuck I gotta do. Cause I gotta get
Absolutely.
back home to mine. I hear people
And
like, "Oh, you people ain't got a lot to lose. That's why they doing this."
baby,
If
I got
I'm
a whole
front
lot
and
to lose,
center,
bitch.
word to faith. If I'm front and center, word to faith with you, and it's something I got a
Fuck
lot to
around and
lose, so that's why I'm
I gotta
making this
get the
and
fuck
busting
back
this
home.
move.
So don't fucking play with me. Type shit. Yeah. 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 I got a lot to lose.
So y'all say it'll be worth it if y'all do that?
And I got
No.
a lot of goons. Like,
It'll never be worth it.
what up,
But
Shay?
It'll never be worth it.
Hey,
That's
girl.
I mean, I play it cool enough that motherfuckers, I don't know. Like you'd have to be that mad to get here. And if you do, then I'm about that. I'm not pulling I ain't pulling up on nobody.
Man, I got people so protected of me, they'll
I
move
ain't
me out the
pulling up
way
on
and be like, I got
motherfuckers.
this.
I wish the fuck I would take myself out my comfort zone to pull up on another motherfucker that mad. No, I don't. I'm not pulling up on the fuck thing. You better fucking meet me where I'm at. And if you do,
I'm nice.
then it's free
I'm a
right.
midget and I don't want no problems. Okay.
Absolutely.
So I'm it's just is. What the fuck it is? It's at your own
see,
risk. I don't want no problems. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
want
tell
a
you, man.
fuck thing.
I try to spread love, not hate. Like But if you ridiculous, then you might will hear my mouth. But if you can't take that, that's on you. And then if it comes to whatever, that is also on you. But I'm not that type. I'm a coward. I'm scared. And I'm a midget. So, you know what I'm saying? You got wins. You probably taller than me. Oh, you probably stuck a hole in me. So come through. No, don't come through, but I'm just saying
That's
it's gonna
always
be easy. It's gonna be easy. So don't be
Bitch, I'm
scared.
coming
Like
around here off some words. Bitch, because I'm not coming around you off some words. That's
sometimes
how I be
size
feeling.
don't matter. They just fall hard. That's all.
Nevertheless, I'm so glad I connected
man,
with you all again.
I don't got time. I really don't. I
You got other shit going on. You
I
ain't
don't
got
be
time to
having
worry about a
time.
fuck
Yeah,
thing.
I know. I
You
know.
got
I know.
you handle yourself within or whatever, about, your losses.
Everybody gotta get to that point where they gonna
I'm
get like.
saying, you, you, you had some losses and shit, and that shit fucks with you. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You know what
But
I'm
I
saying?
don't intentionally. What I'm not gonna do is intentionally put myself
It's
in
never
something.
intentional.
But you never know what. Cause I hear people say, "Oh, I ain't cuss at them. Cook what you got. I didn't disrespect them. Cook what you got." But
Y'all
you
Hold
not
on.
cool
Why
no
you
disrespecting
more.
talk?
them.
Why you talking about Eric like that?
Y'all not cool no
Cause
more.
that I'm giving an example. Cause I got
Uh,
talked about. So
He
um
talked about you.
yeah. But that
You were one that was the
everything
only
how
cool.
you
people
know
that
he
was.
was talking?
I never
How
said
you know he was
what.
talking about you? Did he say your name?
Don't get anyway. We gonna disregard that.
That's crazy.
Everything all good, but we ain't doing that one. Uh.
I
Oh,
just asked a
get that one
question.
out of here. Get
I
that
That's
just
crazy.
asked
whoever.
a question.
Nah.
That's
Hell
her.
no. Y'all
That
ain't
really
about to
sucks.
come.
You were
Hell
one of
no.
the ones that he turned to when he felt like everybody was against him. So if that is a thing, I hate that. I don't.
Nah, but it wasn't all that serious. I'm just saying. But people like
No,
you
not
never
because
know
of
what's
you.
going you
But if,
never know what's going to disrespect anybody, whether
yeah,
you cuss them
not
out,
because of you.
what up, pastor? Whether you cuss people out, whether you call them a name, whether you make a subliminal, no matter what you do, you never know what's going to be a person's trigger point. So
You're right.
I mean, those are things that you can't duck. If you're the opinionated person,
Mhm.
you don't never know who it's gonna touch.
Mhm.
So you can't say like, "Oh, I didn't mean to," and you meant to, because sometimes I be meaning to take a jab. You know what I'm saying? And then you know,
But so when and me too. But if I take a job, I never say I wasn't. I say that
hmm
it, you know. Like,
look, if somebody catch me in it, I'm gonna tell it.
is
Like if I'm trying to
well,
be.
and so I guess I'm not really. I don't sneak this either.
uh Nah, you gonna know. You gonna know. You gonna know. Man, I thought How you can hold on, ban. Okay, there we go. So there's nobody You ain't about to do that up in here. I'm so sorry. That's what you're not gonna motherfucking do. Anyway. Mm-mm.
All right. Well, I love y'all. I'm glad
Nah, I'm
I
talking about
listened
that
to the
troll
message.
that just came up in here. They ain't
I
about to
know,
do that.
Did
but
you
I
get him
got
out? You get
I
him
gotta
out?
go to
Yeah.
work in the morning.
Yep.
So I
All
gotta.
right, Royalty. Enjoy
Mhm.
your birthday. It's already your birthday.
Thank you.
You
It's
gotta
my
work.
41st.
Happy birthday. Hey, hey, hey. So
What's
you
got?
celebrate? Are you really gonna celebrate on the 4th, or you gonna do the whole Cancer season? How you gonna do it? Because I did the whole Gemini season. So
Well,
what you gonna do?
I can only do weekends, so I'm gonna do this
Mhm.
weekend and next because I got to work all week. So the book, you know,
I
turn.
know that's right. Well, you can have your whole weekend season. Know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, I
And
do.
the 4th is on a Friday this year. Did you celebrate June? Okay, how
Well, my
y'all feel
mama
about
passed on
people?
the 4th, so
Uh,
it's gonna be bittersweet. You know what I'm saying?
oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's a
Mm.
bittersweet. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, she shares a birthday with my daughter. So
Wow. Ooh. Ooh.
yeah,
Praying for
I
you, cause
gave
that's
birth to my
tough, tough.
second daughter on my mom's 50th birthday. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that's
it's
tough.
like
Cause
it's all
you
fucked up.
grieving
It's
and you
all
gotta
fucked up.
celebrate too. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
it's
Ooh.
that you know.
Yeah, that's how I felt on my daughter's birthday because this was the first. Because grandma would have been calling her, singing her little song. So I'm still grieving grandma because that had just kind
So
of
I'm
happened,
like,
the funeral.
I'm looking forward to my
And
birthday, but like I told you, I ain't because I don't know. Yeah, it just don't hit the same when your mama ain't there.
oh, don't tell me about them Leos. Y'all damn sure up next, and y'all are deep. But I had a lot of births, so I got a lot of nieces and nephews that were born. Like I'm like, okay, okay, hey. So yeah, but y'all August for me, I got backs to back Leos. I mean, they start from July 28th on up until August the freaking 19th. So I am fully loaded with all y'all Leos.
I like Leos too. I really like all the signs. So well, I'm Cancer. I'm
They
in the middle of
remind me of
everything. So
every
I guess
sign.
I don't dislike no sign. You know, I hear
Every
people say
sign
like, "Ooh,
reminds me of every sign. Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces,
look at this."
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Sagittarius, I love all y'all. Yeah.
It
Mhm.
is their girl.
Every sign.
I love them all. I really do. Like,
Everybody remind me of so I be like, yo, are you sure you this? Cause you act like a Leo. So it tell us. But
love them all.
the
I really.
skies tell a different story. And we see cause Trump, he's the most crazy Gemini between Remy, cause she came out, she a May Gemini. She came out with her little shit against Pat. You got fucking
I mean, but it's still giving Gemini energy. So,
I
do I hate it?
know.
I don't know. I mean, it's like, yeah, of course they did.
And look
That's
at
what
what
I be
Trump
feeling
doing
like.
with
Of
his
course you
like,
did. It's
yeah.
a Gemini. The fuck? Like, you know what
Mm,
I'm saying? Like, yeah, they got the
good.
will. Type shit. You know what I mean?
I
I don't know.
love fire.
I love all of them.
Ah,
Everybody got their own thing. Everybody
yeah.
has their own thing. I don't know.
I do love every sign because before I even got on this sign shit, uh, I was just like tight with
Imagine if
people.
you didn't know anybody's side. Then that's
Yeah,
so I feel
right.
now.
And then what would
Who
your
I
excuse
feel
be?
now,
Like,
and then when I figure out they side, I'll be like, yeah, that makes sense. That's how I be. Like I don't even ask
girl.
the motherfucker they sign first. You know what I'm
Cause
saying?
my sister was telling me, you ain't even acting like a Gemini right now. I said, well, actually I am because I'm snapping. Girl, I've been snap, 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 snapping. Like,
Well, that's the thing.
I've
I
been
mean,
crazy right now.
it's never calculated.
Mm-mm.
It's
It's in
never
the air.
calculated.
It's in our food. You ever eat something and don't even realize why you got mad and then you got to trace your steps back? Okay, what I ate
It's never
today? What
calculated.
I
I mean, and I mean, y'all react. I feel like y'all react just like anybody else would. I think
Mhm.
y'all just get the stipulation extra on you because you're a Gemini.
Based on situations and
I really don't
circumstances.
think y'all do nothing different than anybody else does. You're just judged because you're a Gemini. Yeah, that's how I feel. You
Well,
know what I
I'm
mean?
around so many, we just celebrate. Cause like I said, my god sisters, their grandma died right after mine, and I call her grandma Hallelujah, because she was a chief apostle.
Ooh,
So she used to preach. She went
ooh,
from selling dope to preaching hope. That used to be her testimony, because she
that's
was a
good.
prostitute. She was a freaking prostitute, and she went in trying to bag a deacon to a church. So she was going in
And
trying to bag a
he changed you.
deacon, and she got saved that day.
And he
She
changed
stopped
you.
selling dope, doing everything. And yeah, because my god sisters be like, I never knew the whore grandma. I always knew the saved one. But yeah, that was her thing. She said I went from selling dope to preaching hope.
I
That
love
was
it.
her thing. So
That's
yeah,
cute.
she was a G now, Jersey City. Like, yeah, like I'm telling you, man. See, my grandma was nice.
Well,
My grandma was
I
nice. She
guess
was
that's proof that the Lord can save you. Fuck.
mm-hmm.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? People like to find the ugly and everything. I like to find the beauty.
You thought I was worth saving.
Sing it.
Hey, so
Let's go.
you came and changed my life. You thought I was worth keeping.
Let's go.
So you clean me up inside. You
Mm-hmm.
thought I was to die for. Hey, hey.
Yes.
So you sacrificed your life so
Mm-hmm.
I could be free. Damn, I thought y'all was gonna sing with me. I don't like singing by myself.
No, girl, we gonna let you go. Bitch, you gotta want the
No,
voice. You
hell no,
gotta sing. You gotta
no.
go fuck sing,
I need some
girl.
Abbeys or something. I need a hype man. I need a rap in it or
Girl,
something.
I
Like
was over here
I
like,
don't
let's
know.
go.
You
I was hyping
know.
you up, girl. You the voice, bitch. Fuck
Oh my god.
you.
Ooh. Come on, come on, Pastor. Look, Pastor ain't paying that no mind. Pastor, look,
you
Pastor only after one thing.
you
He
better
that
sing.
Catholic. He that Catholic church pastor.
You better sing. And your voice still sound the same. You better keep singing.
Look, even though the overdose of these Newport were cools, I'm smoking cools right now.
You better not be smoking Newports no more. That's
I'm
like
smoking. That's
it's
what messed it up. No, you don't. No, you don't, Pastor. Cause you supposed to been up here. Yeah. No, you don't. You only after one thing. No. You only after one thing. No. Cause we come here to the ramble room and we getting it together. I
yeah.
ain't trying to tell nobody what to do, but you know what to do. Hallelujah. And let the church say amen and amen and
Amen.
amen.
Man.
Foot don't start. Foot foot do not.
You do. Fool. Now let me some of you, bitch.
Oh Lord. Shout out to the red wine, the freaking
All the things.
I
All the
usually
things.
be a drink on a weekend, but I have been double timing and extra timing. I'm grieving, damn it. Leave me alone. Don't nobody need to be telling me what the fuck. But I got shout out to a good support system, cause I'm telling you, man. I'll probably get off right now and go watch the funeral again. I don't know, is that crazy? Cause I've been watching the funeral and everything, yo. I ain't been back in the house yet, and it was left to me and my cousin, and I ain't even been back in there. Cause I don't want that look. She ain't in her recliner no more. She ain't in her favorite sheet. You know what I'm saying? Like, is that weird? Like, I don't know.
No, that's the
I
way
don't know.
grieving go. That's not
I
weird.
don't
Nothing
know.
that you're doing is weird. That's your process. And I'm not
Yeah.
gonna tell you different. Whatever you feel, have your feelings because if you don't allow yourself to feel, then you're gonna be. I think it'll be worse. It's gonna take
Yeah.
a while, a long while. You hear me? But
Cause it's this song that they sung. They was like, Lord, you brought me from a mighty long way. You watched over me, Jesus, not just one day, but every day. Ooh, if I had wings. And then they were talking about flying like a morning dove and they'll spread their wings. Now,
I
I
almost
caught the
cried. I
spirit
almost
at the
fucking
church,
cried
but
right
then I'm
there.
like,
I
but
almost
my
cried right there because I'm not. I'm I'm far from coming out of my grievance. You know what I'm saying? I'm still I'm grieving my
mm,
like a motherfucker. You hear me?
mm.
It's
Mm.
days like this that hit. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Let
be
me
thinking
ask you, was you
I'm
there when
okay.
she took her last breath? Was you at that one?
I told you she was in my house.
Yeah, she was in your house. Man,
Yeah,
man,
on
I won't
purpose
there for
because
that
my
one.
mama told me. My mama, you know, when your mama be like, "Don't put me in no place," she meant the fuck out.
Hmm. Yeah.
And so I moved out of my goddamn house. I told you I got a seven
Seven
fucking
bedroom
bedroom.
house. Hmm.
About my mama, bitch. What is we doing?
So everybody could come.
Everybody could come. And they was all in and out that motherfucker. All while I was still
Hmm.
at work. I was working from home. So I had an office, of course, in one of them rooms. And my family was in and out that motherfucker. All day, all
Hmm.
night. There was nobody that was not there with my mama. And I was with her all day and all night.
Mm.
My mama told me, don't put me no fucking where.
Don't you put me. Now that's one thing I'm glad they ain't did. Ain't nobody put her in
And
no nurse
and
home.
I obliged. You hear me?
Yeah.
Because she was worth it. My mama took great care of me.
They ain't put her in no nursing home, but they nursing homed her. Like, ooh, every time she
Okay,
get up, ooh,
my
what you
mama
want? What you
no
need?
fucking.
What you da 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 da. All of
Mm-mm.
that type of stuff. Like,
No, no.
what? No,
My
I
mama,
went there.
my
I was
sister
the
was there
fun.
all times.
Hold
Even when
on, hold on, hold on,
we in the
hold on.
hospital.
Rose Gold trying to get up here. Okay, there she go.
Rose!
Hey,
Hi, Rose! I love you so much, bitch.
hey. Oh,
How
she's
are
stuck on
you?
mute.
No,
Hey,
she up
can
here.
y'all hear me?
There you
I
go.
can
You
hear
off mute
you.
now.
Okay. Hi.
Hi, Rose.
Hey.
I miss you, girl.
Oh, how you doing, Double R? I
I'm just
miss seeing you too. I can't
out
believe
here
you're on
trying
the
to
panel.
function. You know, you be seeing me places.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
I'm just out here trying to function, you know.
You're right, me too. I be
Yes.
seeing you in that place used to pop. I don't know what happened, but I miss it. Hey, Rambling. Hey, Foot.
That's what I was telling them
How are
about that.
you?
That sector crazy.
Yeah, I like just watching them though. See,
That's
I
why I
don't
be like,
have I
I
don't
don't
have
bring
much
too
to
much attention
say.
to you when you be around. I just be like, hi, because I don't even want nobody to even know you, because they motherfuckers is crazy.
Yeah, they are. I be,
She was
I
telling us
be
about it.
laughing my ass off. Like it's funny because I don't really know them. I just
Mhm.
like I like Brandon a lot. I think he's very talented.
That boy be
But
trying to fuck out of me. I fuck with that little nigga though.
yeah, he's funny. He's so funny to me. Like,
He's
oh my
hilarious.
God. I love him and B
He's
Way.
like fresh. It's he's fresh. You know,
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
and
You know what I'm saying?
refreshing.
So
Yeah.
it gives a different dynamics or whatever.
Yeah. That was cool. I had to come up and just say hi, see how y'all doing. I can't believe royalty is on the panel. It is so good to see you on the panel, sweetheart. I hope
No, I
everything's
told
I
you
good.
know,
I
And
knew in
right?
happy
life I would come
birthday.
around, but it just so happened
Huh?
to be her. You know, I told you when you were in live I would come.
Yeah, you
It just
did.
her, so hey, it is.
You
Yeah.
know she only gonna pop in with just a few of us. Either gotta be me and you or
Yeah,
somebody else. But she yeah,
you know that's right.
Yeah.
Baby, I ain't
Yeah.
doing all that old bullshit
You
no more.
gotta be like that though. It's too much. If you involved in it and you cool with it, do your thing. But it's too much for me. I've surpassed all of this bad energy. That's my thing. So
I know that's
that's
right.
where I'm at with it. Like, hey,
And look, so look,
y'all
I
keep
be
doing
I
Groundhog's
didn't
Day
say
every day. It's Groundhog's Day every day in certain sectors, and it's nothing for me
absolutely.
to receive into my soul and in my thought process. Like I'm sorry, y'all keep doing your thing now. I ain't got nothing to say.
And
That
see,
what
But
we were just saying. That log
like I
off
was
game is
saying,
strong.
um,
yeah,
you know, especially
it
for the
is.
ones that older than me. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's nothing for me to take your advice or whatever. You know, I'm hard headed though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I would be I'd be lying if I came over here and said I ain't over there.
Right, right.
You
I've
know what
been
I'm saying?
looking for you though. And see, since Brandon, I haven't seen him live. I guess he on a hiatus or
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, they take
But
his pages every other day.
yeah, everybody's pages is getting taken. See, that's another thing. When you look at the whole YouTube as a whole, like not no specific sector. Don't please people don't get my words twisted. I'm
Mhm.
speaking of YouTube as a whole, those content creators, the people that get the numbers up but everybody wants to shut everybody down.
And
There's nothing positive about that. Like,
that's what I be
damn.
telling them over there because everything that they're going through, I seen it before, right?
Yeah.
So they look at me as a what I don't know what the fuck, you know. But I
Yeah.
be like, man, this shit is old and dead to me. You know what I'm saying? What
Right.
the fuck y'all going through? We already went through all that, you know. So,
Yeah. So we
and,
gotta sit and watch y'all go through it. Like, nah, I'm good.
but they don't want to hear
Mm-mm.
none of
It's
that.
too
But
much
when
life to
they see
be
y'all,
like living out here. You know what I'm saying? But no judgment. Everybody got to do what they got to do, I guess. But
Yeah,
I don't have
everybody
no
do
beef.
them, and yeah, because if
Hmm.
you with it, you with it. If you ain't,
Yeah,
and I ain't even gotta have an opinion about it.
I don't
I
have
just,
nothing to
you
say
know what I'm
about it.
saying?
Not
Like you
one
do what you
word.
doing, because
And
if
I
I
know
ain't with
for
it, I just ain't gonna
the
watch it.
most
That's
part,
all.
people come to see if I'm gonna talk about it. No, I don't. Do you? You've been doing you. Why would I try to give advice or
yeah, especially around
insight
here.
to
Like
these
I don't have
energies that don't
nothing
even
else.
care for me? That's BS. No, I'm out. Like,
Yeah,
don't even sit up and fake
I
the
don't have
funk when
nothing
it comes to me.
at all. I promise you. Unless we're talking like this, I don't have nothing to say over here anymore at all. Like that's
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
like
and
I said,
I'm
Groundhog's Day every day. But
That's a good
that
way of putting it.
yeah,
Groundhog's Day. You
every
ain't
day.
lying.
if you gonna pick your
Yeah.
head off, looking nice.
But I'm glad to be up here. I'm so glad to see you guys. I do miss going live, but I really don't have anything to talk about. But I will do probably some live streams this weekend. I'm going out of town.
Yay.
So
I mean, just
yeah.
do real shit or whatever. And I mean, the real one's gonna come. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always came for Soldier
I'm
and
always
I'ma
Rambler.
tell you,
You guys always come.
Foot be the first one up in here. She don't care
The
what I'm talking
first
about.
one.
I was on here
Mm-hmm.
crying and everything the other day. Foot Soldier was right here. She,
Oh, oh.
yeah, Foot gonna be here now. And then double okay. Now that was a surprise. Foot Soldier want the surprise. But this dang on double R royalty rain fella. I was like,
well. I mean,
ah,
I always fucks with y'all. Yeah, some of y'all and shit. You know what
yeah,
I'm
right.
I know that's right. Gotta be clear.
saying? Gotta be
Let's
clear.
be clear.
Look, I love the reunions we always have. Like
Yeah, I
if
always
we do
fuck
go live, me and
and
Rose, we had those
Rose
reunions.
know
We
I
had
always fuck
those.
with her too. You
Cause
Yeah,
know?
our names truly ring YouTube bells. Like, it's crazy. I was thinking about the parking lot and how we used to be back then, and
fork
how
and
we
lie
all
pimping.
came together for the most part of the sector.
Hmm.
It came
Yeah,
Look,
from
no
because
matter
it was
what
everywhere.
like a
side we was
divide,
on.
and I was like one of the ones that I hated that divide because I'm like, I
Yeah,
like her,
yeah,
but like, yeah, I'm
yeah.
over here with it.
Yeah, it was
And
crazy.
who gonna do me saying
Right,
nobody?
right,
The fuck?
right.
And it was pathetic that it was that blueprint. Like, you know how the blueprint started when everybody got the beefing because we was all together and came together for that. But the blueprint of how it was, it just ain't never changed. Now, I
Yeah.
didn't know YouTube before that, but that's when it seemed like to me because I remember the first docs in our sector. And when it got to that,
Oh
calling
Lord.
jobs, calling funeral home, calling, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and
that's
that
the
stayed the
stuff I
blueprint.
don't like.
That's
And
what
that's
was
what
pathetic.
yeah, but then what's really sad is that it gets carried into other
Right,
alleged sectors,
Mm-hmm.
because that's what's
Yep.
going
and
on over there.
that's what becomes the J4K what you call it? the jacket they put on us, because that's
Mhm.
what we started. We
They did
did.
fast
Everybody
forward to
did.
now, and it's like that's not how we
It's
started.
yeah. It just needs to. It needs to stop, because I really don't care about nobody and how they're living in
I
terms of
don't.
it's in terms of
It
it's
never
gonna be
have.
like, news to
I
me.
don't give a fuck where you live. I don't give a fuck how many kids you
Right.
got.
I don't
I
care how
don't give a
many
fuck.
times you
I
switch
don't give a
underwear.
fuck.
I don't
Right.
care if you pissing in your bed.
I don't
I
know
don't
why
care
people
about your
care about that
children.
shit. That's
People
just
are
Like,
weird to
messy
me. Like,
though.
no,
Yeah.
if you rose gold, you rose gold, bro. I don't give a
Right.
fuck what happened. Like, what do you do after that? I don't care. If
Yeah.
you're like a murderer or some shit like that,
Right.
but
then
that's
Right.
yeah,
the
I'll be like,
levels.
let's get her out
Yeah,
of
but
here.
if you a
Yeah.
murderer and you up on here being then I ain't even had to know that because I ain't about to meet you. I could
Right.
And I
see it.
think
I
we
could see
all
it
have
somebody doing a
discernment.
meetup or
I
something
think
like
we
that.
all have
Then we need
discernment
to know
enough.
who we meeting up with. But
Well, I think we
I ain't
all have
trying to meet
discernment
you.
enough to
Like,
know who's really good and who ain't. Some of us have
Yeah.
discernment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Yep.
so for those that do, I mean, that's why we're talking right now. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because
Absolutely.
it let the sector told it back then. Who would have knew if we all would have still been able to have a conversation today?
cause were we the first that called somebody a job? We called a funeral
We
home.
never, none of us
Like, was
ever
our
did no
I
sector
shit
don't
was
like
know
that
that.
about
first?
that. I
That's what
don't
I'm saying.
know.
But see, but in my mind, because that's when I started with the KJ when we came up here, and that was the first that I saw these people in the lengths they did.
Oh, so you
I
kind of
don't know what was. Yeah, I don't know what was before that. I remember that first beef, and people was caught. I didn't know nothing
no. I
before
just
that.
remember when once upon a time it wasn't beef. You know what I'm saying? And we were
Yeah,
all here because
everybody kind
for
of like
one
did
thing.
their own thing in terms of their research
Yeah.
regarding the
And
case.
then all of a sudden
And
people
then
started
suddenly, yeah,
beefing with
it
each
was
other
Uh
that.
huh.
because whoever they were following it had a different
Hmm.
opinion of what happened.
Yeah.
But
And then,
I was never that. You know,
So
like
that's
even
why
in
it
my
seemed to
head,
me when I
it,
branched out, later on after we branched out, it just seemed like to me, now this was just me, that everybody followed that KJ blueprint, whether they were there or not. Like, you gotta realize the Bushes, who that came from on our side.
well, we
That
were
that
all
won't
bushes at one point, if you ask me.
Then
And
Huggy bring that
so,
out.
yes,
Huggy
it
brought that out
did.
and put that in the Urban
Yes,
Dictionary.
it
The
did.
YouTube streets came from the KJ sector.
well, I
Um,
think Huggy came out with bushes because he was a bush until we
no,
started talking.
He was at
no,
work. He was
yeah, it
at
worked.
work.
Yep.
And he
Yeah,
was in his
so then
car
he
and
was
he
in
was
the
like,
bushes.
the bushes. Those are the bushes. And
Yeah, that's
everybody
what
just
I'm
Mm-hmm.
picked
saying.
up on it. Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So that's why I look at it like the KJ community really started.
but
Like,
you know
now I
what?
could be
We
wrong.
started this
This is,
shit.
this is one thing I want to put out. When you look at what happened to that young lady, it was fucking evil. I don't care what nobody says.
Period.
Yes.
Still hasn't really been solved, in my opinion. But that energy popped up off of where it was and traveled through to the community that we still sit up and represent, because
Mm-hmm.
that's what's being spreaded. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that
You
I'm
know
on a
No,
what?
it's
whole
not.
nother
Because
level
Mm-mm.
of
actually,
my spiritual,
it's a beautiful
walk or
thing.
whatever. But that's what I get from it.
It's
And
a
that's
beautiful thing though, because um, for once, people did come together until they separated. You know what I'm saying? So it
yeah.
was a beautiful thing to know that y'all got us fucked up that girl didn't walk in that freezer, and we was that's what we all was on.
Yeah.
But
But
see,
when
it
you was
started.
watching the footage, did it ever give you an eerie, creepy, evil
Of
feeling?
Yes,
course.
it did.
Okay, so
Yes.
that's what I'm talking about.
The repetitiveness of that repetition, you kept
Yeah,
seeing that.
everything. You didn't know where was
Man.
coming. I mean, it was so scary to me, and I really know that that's nothing but evil and darkness,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just think it needs to stop when it comes to this online social media stuff. Like, come on, y'all need to stop with the
The
BS. It's
sad
been
thing is,
since 2017, and
and
it's
I
the
the
same
And
social
stuff
then
being discussed.
the other young lady, because all of this stuff gonna come back, so
it's
it's
gonna
gonna
do
reach
it.
back to this case with the best friend that
Yeah.
just got pushed
It's
off.
gonna
Well,
happen
I'm
again,
sorry,
bro.
that just
Hmm.
got killed. Well, whatever on the
Yeah,
yacht. That
on
incident.
the
Yeah.
yacht party. Yeah,
I'm trying not to
Zari Wells.
because I don't. I never want to go back that down that same.
Yeah, rabbit hole.
I'll never do that again.
Yeah, but I will say this: 54 Keys. Shout out to 54 Keys. She just dropped a video the other day on Zari Wells. So it did bring out like the investigator in me,
See, you gonna
but
go back down that rabbit hole, girl.
not to the point where I want to sit up and be calling people's
And lose
jobs and
sleep.
shit.
Yeah, lose sleep.
Yeah.
Call
And
people
I don't
jobs.
want to do
Mm-mm.
that. I don't want to do that no more because I know where it took me, baby. I really like
Yeah.
and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby,
Hmm.
I had headphones on and all kind of shit all night long, bro. And
Consume.
I
What
don't
you
want
think
that.
about the Vegas couple rose gold? Because we talked about it earlier.
Oh my goodness, that's another one, and
And that one's cut and dry though.
it
It's not
is cut and
really,
dry. I
But
didn't even have
anybody
to.
could be Manny. Anybody could be Manny when someone's
Hmm.
livelihood mess with
especially
you
out
trying to
here.
get in it. Cause you go to the one, he was just a dancer. That couple was their channel was on some sports type of stuff. They went, they
YouTube
seen
street,
him,
the beef
they
happened.
said they said, "Oh, don't take a picture of me." The wife was like, "Oh, let me see what he gonna say to me." They got mace, all of that stuff, and dude just wanted to lick back from them.
Uh,
I don't
That's
think
how I heard the
they
story.
have been beefing for a long time. That I
Too
don't think
long.
that was just it. It wasn't just about a picture. It was kind of like the shit that we see, but somebody
am
took it too
I
fucking
echoing?
far. That's what happened. That nigga took it too far, and now they gone and he gone too.
That shit crazy, yo.
Ain't it?
But you
All of
cannot
it's
mess with
crazy.
anybody's livelihood
If Crash
if they
Out was a
money.
person, baby,
That's why I said that's what I'm talking about. Like
Mhm.
everybody online just rah Ryan and like let it be. Shut up talking about one person and the other person to shut up talking about you. It's just that simple.
easy.
Unless you're
One, two,
going to
three.
really go and do something and we see what's happening when that occurs. Hell, that lady and that man, one lady and man was married on a Facebook Live. Social media is not for everyone. Everybody need to just boycott this shit. I'm sorry. But to see that man go after his wife and kill her on live because of what she
Why he
said,
did
because
that?
of words,
He didn't have to do her. He didn't have to do him, but he definitely didn't have to do her. That
right?
was ridiculous, bro. Like, are you okay? The fuck?
No, not at all. And that's what I'm saying. And social media gives you that platform so that if you're not okay, you can go live and show that you're not okay. Because
Drove
we
his
keep
whole mind
seeing
into
it.
a whole nother place. No, man.
It's terrible.
And he done unalived in YouTube terms.
Yeah.
And now he don't. He ain't even walking freely.
Hmm.
That's weird, bro.
Yeah.
I
They
can never
just
be that mad at nobody on this motherfucker. You hear
I'm
me?
saying, like, if you come at me, then it's self defense. But I'm never
Yeah,
gonna
you
set
have to
out,
fuck with
you know
me
what I'm saying,
for
to
me to get
just
at you. I'm
like
not going
that's
looking for you.
insane.
I'm not going looking for you. No, no, no chance, baby. And it's all on camera. So even his self defense claim, like, what is he talking about?
Well, I want to say, and y'all gonna think I'm crazy, and I don't care. But you never know the mentals of anybody, because I ain't gonna mean no harm. And I said this on my other live that I had to take
Like,
off, but I was just saying this. You could be hearing you gonna die, somebody in your family done die, but some at the same time somebody messing with your money, your all of that. Like you don't ever know anybody's trigger points. I ain't justifying what he did, but I'm just saying because there was some people out here in my community where I live at. Dude killed a mother and her son over some freaking garbage. Like you don't never know what somebody is going through, and then you come rah on them and taunting them, and
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
you know
true.
it's
No, I
just
get that too.
Yeah,
you gotta treat
absolutely.
people how you like you.
Some people, it's like that's the last straw type shit.
But you can also have two people in the same situation that are both on their last straw.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
Hmm.
that's what happened with what I believe took place with the husband and wife. They
Hmm.
both were on their last straw.
Yeah.
So, in order to prevent all of that from happening, that's when we, as individual human beings, should be able to recognize and do something about it so that no one else gets hurt.
Right. Rational
And
decision.
that's if we're
Thank you.
rational. Like,
Thank you.
because we're not thinking with a rational mind all the time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
The
because
it's
world,
just,
not saying that they shouldn't have been able to enjoy that vacation to Vegas, but I think they knew in the
yeah,
back of their mind that it was up with,
it was possible. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
But
mhm.
they was
So
moving like they thought it wasn't possible. Like
I think
going
they were
live
moving.
from where they were.
Yeah,
That's how he
I do
knew.
think that it was a little bit of taunting
Yeah.
as well. So that,
It was definitely a lot of taunting. Did
yeah.
y'all
Yeah.
So
see?
with that
I forgot the
comes
dude
that.
name that broke it down because they showed like the steps. That's how I knew.
So
Like the
with that
couples
comes
channel, they
that.
was on some sports stuff. They went. This dude, the Manny dude, was a street dancer. The Finney's wife took a picture. They got maced. That was the first altercation. Then they
Yeah.
said that's when the couples channel switched and they just started going
Mm,
after him, and
mm.
everybody was with it and thinking it was funny.
I
They
mean, and
told
it
his
was
wife
vice
some stuff,
versa
and
and all that shit. It's all for the gay, so somebody die. Ain't that the word? Ain't that what they say?
Yeah. Yeah.
then the YouTube, I mean the Facebook couple, they loved each other, but they were toxic. Like, how was that love? If you
It
getting your
ain't.
ass
Because
whooped
That's
and
not
it's
getting
love.
it's
like,
not love. We
That's
know
not
that.
love.
But people today are addicted to toxicity.
They think toxic is love.
Right.
He don't love
They're
me if he don't do this.
they're
He don't love
completely
me if he don't do that. That's
yeah.
what they think, and it's like, what?
And so when she start popping, and then when the dudes start popping, then both of y'all popping. Ladies, what do you think's gonna
uh-huh.
happen? That
What the
man is
fuck?
he's going to definitely overtake you one way or the other.
One way or
This
the
is
other.
why I don't argue with men. I have sons. Talk to my sons, okay? I ain't got time. I don't argue with men. I don't test men when it comes to physical altercations or what I think I can do to put him in his place. Nah, that was his mother's job. And if his mother didn't do it, then whomever he with need to pick up the baton and continue. Okay? But I'm not gonna
That's
sit
why
up
I
and
said
waste my
this
time talking
Gemini
to men
season
like
was
that.
crazy. These
I
double
do.
murders and
I
the
can't
Gemini
stand that.
season
I
is
don't.
twins, and you know what I'm saying? So you got, okay, the senator and his wife from Minnesota, the Democratic senator and his wife,
Yeah,
doubles.
yeah.
Dude and his mom down the street from me, two. The couple, the one that killed her and
Is
killed
that my
herself,
echo?
the Vegas
Somebody
couple.
That
echoing.
echo is getting on my
I know.
nerves. Is that me?
Say something. Okay, no, that's Coleman.
And my
You
hello,
got somebody got they oh,
YouTube
it
open
was
too,
Foot.
probably.
Yeah, okay. That was Foot. Foot
How you
quiet. You
gonna
too
blame
quiet for
me?
me, Foot.
You
Don't
way too
blame me.
quiet for it.
What? I can't listen.
I mean,
Of
how
course
you
you can.
doing, Foot Soldier?
I fell asleep, child.
Oh, okay.
I'm
How you doing though? That was really the question.
great. It's great to see
Okay,
you.
I
right?
can't
Like
listen. Are y'all the fuck okay?
Yeah,
that's what I
yeah, yeah.
want to know. Like, what's going on?
But
Actually
like, I
fell
can't
asleep.
listen.
Oh, right? Like, what's
Now,
going
what
on,
I
Foot?
was talking about? Nothing much.
Oh,
Mm,
okay.
It's good to see you.
Oh, likewise, sweetheart.
When you came
Mm,
up, I was asleep.
I think she's just tired. She was
You put me to
more
sleep.
pleasant earlier.
Oh, okay. I just came up to say hi because I saw you, Double
Whatever,
R, and
baby.
Coleman. I'm like, let me say
I'm
hi
glad you
real quick.
came. I'm
Yeah,
glad you
so,
came. You know, at least for
oh,
you.
no, because I've never been on the panel with you. It's so sweet.
I love me some you, girl.
I thought she came up on your. Oh no, that wasn't
I
her.
did.
Did she
No,
come
I
up on
did.
yours one time?
I did.
Who was that
It
that
must have been a
came?
long
I
time.
did,
Cherry
but it was a
came,
whole lot going
Oh, it was
on.
Cherry. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
but
came up over there,
I
but it
know
was a
I've
whole
been
lot going
having your back
on.
ever since you dropped in my comments and said what you said. I was like, fuck
Oh,
you,
me?
bitch. You better get
See
up
what I
off
told
her.
you.
Yep.
What I told you.
That's my girl right there. I don't
But
play.
when the two sides started connecting, they hated it, and I
Yeah.
was a part of it. I'm like, I like people over there, so what are y'all gonna do?
Oh,
What the fuck? I'm like, so it's people I like over there. So now what? What happens then? Fuck.
yeah. You never
And
know
then
who you gonna like vibe with. As long as you vibe with people, it should be all good. Everybody want to control where you go on YouTube. What?
it's crazy because the
I
same
know.
people
I
that I
seen
fucked
you
with
in the
on
chat.
our side
Well, I
fuck
ain't
with
see
y'all
you.
too.
How you know I was over there if you won't? Like what?
Like, I saw you over there. I went to hiding. So then what?
Duh. I dropped in the chat.
I definitely said, "Hey,
Uh
Open
girl."
huh.
So then what?
forum.
Then what?
Cause if I'm there in real time, I ain't. I'm gonna say something. I don't. I can't help it.
I mean,
Most of y'all I fucked with, I don't know. The crazy thing is the real motherfuckers on that side, they fucked with y'all too. So I mean, real recognize real. Can't nobody defeat that. Sorry.
yeah. And the
Yeah,
ones
and
That's
that
if you
don't
it.
want to
watching
play no
something, ain't no need to
games.
front. Like,
Ain't nobody trying to play them games and YouTube games.
uh.
Take that shit
I don't
on
want. Yeah, I
someplace
don't want to play
else.
no game. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I was about to. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
You know,
That part.
I fucked with drop. I got put in the category of a drop in, whatever, and I roll with it or whatever. But that
Yeah.
I was always still me. You know
Shout out
what
to
I'm
Drop.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Was
It
always
was
was still
cool over
me.
there because everybody welcomed me. I was like, dang, they cool as fuck.
Once upon a time, you wasn't over there, and then when you came over, you was like, "I like it here."
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I love it here. Fuck.
Cool.
Like this is great.
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody was so inviting and nice, and
Oh,
So say, so
that's
it's
good
say,
in
dope.
here. Good in
To
Yeah.
certain people, yeah, it's like the lions den over there. Stop.
Yeah, miss
And
his
then,
lives.
Foot,
people
was you
just
ever
try
over
to
there?
truth.
Yeah, I was in there a couple of times, but
Mhm.
no, not a regular. Nope, no, no, no.
The sister, yeah, but no. And that's
I
Yeah,
the
but
said it
thing.
no.
was
Like,
like the lions
we
den
never
over
gonna
there.
judge you for your decisions either. That's how I felt all the time. I didn't judge nobody for the decisions. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like
Because really, some
everybody,
people just be in the chat just to be chatting. A
and
lot
they
of
don't
people
want to be
don't.
a part of nothing.
Yeah, exactly. And people take that and want to run with it, and then they want to dox the
Like, leave
people
her
that's in the
alone.
chat. Like, what?
Yeah, that's the shit. That shit used to get on my nerves. Like, leave the people alone.
Let them be.
And thanks.
It's YouTube. It's an app.
All right.
So I like
I get
TikTok.
it
I
when
be
people
over
are
on
like, you was
TikTok
over
a
there
lot.
talking about me, and now you over here being cool, explain yourself. I got that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if a motherfucker just chilling and shit, like, let's not single them out, please.
Chilling and asking questions, to get some clarity. Like, where is this information coming
Cause
from?
that's
How did
all we
you
are
get
all
to
wanting.
it? Like,
That's all we all wanted. So how you gonna
And
explain
that
yeah,
everybody
bothers
else?
people so much.
unbelievable.
It's
That's
ridiculous.
how I
Like,
became a thing because my questions
Yeah.
got highlighted, and then people was like, "Well, she's a thing," and I'm like,
and look,
"How
the
the fuck did I
content
get
creator,
here?"
you ain't bothering. It's just somebody else in the chat that's just so
Yeah.
bothered that they bring it to the attention of the
Hmm.
content creator and
Right,
they
Right.
feel away. So
that's
it's,
true.
mm-mm.
Hmm.
And then I ended up
And
finding
then if
out
you
people
drop
that
in
I
some cash
liked,
apps or
and
something
then
like that, you become a focus. So they looking
yeah,
at you.
having
Now you
busy
might got some
support.
real people that be like, okay, well, there ain't no problem. Why are they bothering you?
The
But if you're like
donations is
the
what
top,
get them in
Having
they
busy
feelings.
support.
mm-hmm,
Like
yep.
them pockets, they be claiming that they're not affected, but that's
Yeah,
what starts it.
having
Yeah.
busy support. They're
Hey,
like, "Who
I'm
is
not
that?
affected by
We're
it,
gonna
but
find your
y'all
mom. We're
dropping
gonna find
cash
your
apps
dad.
like what?
We're gonna
They
find your
getting all
kids.
this money
What
and
school did you
they
go
be mad
to?"
as they be mad.
By
That
the way,
sucks.
PSA, I'm grateful to all of my donations when I was going live. You guys are the best.
Dang, all
Thank you
right.
for
Send them my
staying
shit.
sub to me. I will be back eventually.
When,
Eventually.
when,
You said when?
yeah,
You had the Roku
Good question.
bag.
I'm with you,
I used to
Foot.
be over that, but I used to be so goddamn
listen.
happy. Girl, when I tell you, when you had the Roku, it felt like heaven getting away from shit. I was like,
Oh yeah.
ooh. I was like, woo.
You know what
That was
happened?
so
What had
good.
happened was somebody had to get into their feelings and was mad, and they reported one of my videos and stated that um it wasn't child friendly.
Right.
So I didn't even want to fight it
Not
because
child
by that
friendly.
time I was burnt out anyway. So
But
I said, I'll come back. So
you was on
now the
regular movement
criteria
as
for me
well,
to
right?
come back, because I'm not in the mindset to do it just because. No, I need to be making the revenue. Yes, I said it. I'm in it for the
Absolutely.
money. Okay.
Well,
So
Ain't
because
nothing wrong with that.
being in it for people didn't work. Clearly, it was too much hate around these parts.
I mean,
So
you can
once
come back
I
and
meet their new criteria for me to become remonetized, then everything will be popping like it was. But I gotta get it up.
that's
I
crazy
gotta do
that
what
And
I
they
then
need
kicked
to
we'll
do.
get
you out
people
because
pissed off
I
because they got
loved
to
it over
understand.
there. I think that
They got to
whoever did
understand
it, they
you
was
as a
mad.
channel holder.
Yeah, they was hating
You
royalty.
But
might
then nothing
have
happened over there.
relationships
We
with
was
people
chilling for
that they
real.
might not have one with. So can't nobody get mad because you cool with somebody
I'm an
that they might not be
individual.
They
cool with.
get
I
mad
was
about
born in look, I was
that's
born
all
in
they
this
get
world
mad about.
alone. I'm gonna die and leave this world alone. I do
Period.
what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it,
Hey,
as
I just
long
said
as
the
in the
same thing.
purview of
Period.
what God wants for me to do. Now, these people got upset because I'm really trying to broker peace or whatever the case may be.
They
I'm
don't like that.
sorry. That's the rose
It's the
room.
same
The fuck is
thing,
wrong
bro.
with y'all?
What the fuck wrong?
So
what the fuck is wrong with 'em?
they like misery.
Peace is
So,
crazy.
but I'll be back. Like I said, I'm going. I'm going out of town this
That was a
weekend.
peaceful place.
It was that was the purpose of it.
Peaceful and fun at the same
Mhm.
time, and
And
informative.
and everybody
Yeah,
was welcome. You
we
just
had a
had to
grand
respect
time
the
over there.
room. You just had to respect the
And,
room. If you
and,
couldn't
and nobody
respect the
was
room,
coming
you
over and
getting blocked.
disrespecting. So I don't understand why anybody even try to conflict. It was a
And
Yeah.
bunch of
people like
outside
you.
haters.
So whoever
Weird ass.
reported your channel was probably mad because you like somebody they ain't like. And, you know, who knows
Oh,
with
you
these
think
people.
Well, it
so?
go
It
back to
was.
what
I
I was
wasn't even on
saying
panel. I was
earlier.
only in the chat. Like I
People don't want to see nobody crabs in the bucket, basically.
type shit.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Just
No
crabs in the
fun
bucket.
stuff.
Yeah,
yeah.
they
Peaceful.
don't want to see nobody
Resolution.
winning. Like it's insane. But guess what? It's not up to you if I win or lose. It's up to my heavenly Father, the Creator.
Period.
What's meant for me, no weapon form will prosper on it.
Period. Talk about it.
And look, honestly and truly, your cash apps probably brought more revenue than your monetization.
Well, that's how it. Like
Well,
in
it
the
was
most
a
You know what I'm
recent
saying?
years,
Because
combination.
people was gonna
they
support
you
you.
No, it was a combination because it was the cash apps, it was the commercials,
Right.
you can have them
well.
commercials that's where you get the bulk of your money too.
I
And you
tell you
had this
what,
And the
personal support.
memberships.
Because
And
over
the
people
there in
would
that
just
memberships.
grocery sector,
right.
they eat
The cash
mostly off of the
apps,
cash apps.
the
Mm-hmm.
memberships, and the commercials. And not only that, when you are a partner, you have all three of those things, your viewership, and you get in that
Okay.
app. Yeah, you get in that algorithm more. I don't care what nobody say. That's the key to it. You get
I
in that
feel you.
The
algorithm
algorithm.
more.
Mm-hmm.
So it's worth it. At the end of the month, you get a nice check as long as you pass that threshold. And guess what? The advertisements, the memberships, and what's the other one where if they donate on your channel, super chat.
Super
If you
chat.
get
Super chat.
super chats, then yeah,
Mhm.
all of that is counted in. So you meet that
Mhm.
$100 threshold. Anything over that, you get
It's a
that
check.
and more.
And what
Yeah.
we enjoyed while you were getting that, we enjoyed the atmosphere of it.
I mean, everybody helped me to get to
Yeah, the
1K.
atmosphere
So
was
you provided
amazing.
that. Like you
The,
brought out
You
the T
definitely
Bories
provided
and
the
the
yeah,
atmosphere.
you
Yeah.
brought
and
out
they still,
throwback. Like
yeah,
you brought out the
they are
originals.
all still in support. And I
It was
love
a whole
everyone that's
vibe.
still in support of that channel. I'm coming back, but I
We'll
promise
always
you,
support you.
I am not, in the mood or the space where like the
And
troll
that's
came
fine.
in your chat, troll saying, Rose Gold, get your girl. I'm like, who are you? I'm your mama. Yeah, that don't press me.
That shit is
That's
annoying.
not gonna make me be pressed to want to strike up a live button and go in. No,
Yeah,
y'all don't
that's some
get my
annoying ass
energy
shit.
like that no more.
That's
That was
annoying though.
crazy.
Nobody
I
don't
just
talk
saw
some
the
shit like
name
that.
of it and I just got it out of here.
I don't
Cause at
even
first I
know
pressed the wrong thing.
that
I think I
name meant something.
yeah, that Jade
What was the
name.
name?
I don't know who that
Don't
is.
repeat it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Um,
know who that is, what the reference was or anything.
but that
But
Yeah,
shows
because they
you.
came in with that name and coming at you at the same time. That was a double dose of hell no, get the fuck up out of here.
but who are you? See, this is what I'm saying. When I strike live streams and panels and things and ask people if you got a problem with Rose Gold, come through. But no, you rather do it in somebody else's chat and don't even come in as yourself, like you're talk about cowards. That's
That's
cowardly.
definitely cowardly. If
Like
I
show
said,
yourself.
now you
Because
got a
if
chance
I
to
say
come
something,
get at me, now you
yeah,
don't
and
want to
now if
come.
I say something about you, it's not gonna be in no troll account. It's gonna you gonna see it. Rose
Absolutely
gold
not.
lovely.
I mean, I wouldn't even want to be in
I
a troll
said
account.
that.
I want, if
Ain't
I got
nobody got to
something to
hide
say,
behind.
right. I need you to know I said it. Like, what the
Right.
fuck? It's not a troll. I said what I said, you know? But I
And
don't
a
even want to
lot of
talk to that
times
shit
it's
no more.
Damn.
constructive criticism. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't take
Well,
constructive
yeah,
criticism. I'm telling you like it is. Because I don't hate
true.
nobody.
See, I wish I was a screenshot
Well,
shotty, cause now I'm wondering,
because even over
what
in
the
that
fuck
other
they
section,
said now.
baby, I got problems with people because they don't like that I am vocal,
Right.
right?
Right.
They want everybody to sit up there and be like somebody puppet or some shit. You know?
Crazy.
No, I'm here alone, and if you did, I'm gonna say it about you, and then everybody's like, you said that about such and such. Why can't I say? I say what the fuck I want to say. What are you talking about?
Right.
It's
Right.
Like,
like
what the fuck?
like
Nigga,
you
you dead ass
said,
wrong. You dead ass
they
wrong.
can't take constructive criticism, period. They
Yeah.
want to be grown. They always talking about I'm grown.
I hope if I was
Say
wrong,
something,
Hmm.
somebody would say it to me.
they get all childish about it.
Hmm.
It ain't even like it's
Very
one
childish.
sided. Like if I did some shit, I would hope somebody would tell me, "Girl, you was wrong." You know
No,
what I'm saying?
Even if okay, look, even if you was wrong, even if what you said might have hurt somebody, why you gotta come at me like that? Just talk to me. But see,
And
you
that's the thing.
that's expecting too much from people on the world wide web. People that we really don't
And
fucking
then, so
know.
here's the thing, sis. At the same time, too, even if you do, some people they can't take it at all. They come
No.
at it nicely
Yo,
and all that,
look,
and they
y'all.
like
That's why
I'm
my
just
channel
going
they did
back.
the
that to
fact
my
that you
channel.
said
They
it.
didn't like it.
I'm just
The
going
fact that
back,
you
and
said
this
it.
what they asking me. Am I drunk now? You drunk bitch? You better
Hmm.
get your girl. Yeah, they
Oh
was
shoot, I
asking
get that
me.
all the time,
And
baby.
you
I'm
know, this
good.
somebody new, obviously, for them to be calling me rambling.
you don't know that. There's somebody
And
And
you
your
know
channel was
calling you
They gotta be
rambling.
rambling.
old to call you a
look,
rambler though.
but you know, still people call me Coleman or either
That don't
So
but
they
mean
have to
that
know
name
you.
that they
everything.
got, they the name that they got, they targeting, that was the so-called whoever that was going after Truth Hurts dude at during that time. So that's
Oh,
the
I
name
don't.
they came up in here. So I wasn't paying attention to nothing they was saying at first. I just had got them out of here because of that name they was using.
Man, they just want to get at you. Get
Who
you
was
going
that
Yeah,
did
they
again.
that?
talking
That
about
is
Get
so
you drunk.
ignorant. What the hell? Who the fuck
They
do
asking
that?
me, was I
you in
drunk? They
there. Get you
calling me a
all
drunk
upset.
bitch.
Scared to be
And
you
then
is
they was like,
crazy.
get your girl. What girl?
What girl?
Weirdos. That's what I'm
They
saying. Like,
crazy,
why would
man.
you just call me out? Who? That's why I asked, who are you?
No, they weren't talking to you. They was talking to me.
No, they said rose
If they
gold,
said
get
get
your
your
Oh,
girl.
okay.
girl,
Okay, I don't see that. Cause I just went back up there and they said, get your girl. But they was saying, rambling, you drunk right now. You
I hate
drunk
that for
bitch.
them. I really hate that
And
for
then
them
they
because if you
said,
can't be yourself,
But
then
that's what they
you're a
do.
coward.
They want to get y'all out y'all,
mm-hmm.
I hate that for
take you
you.
out of what you doing, be a distraction, cause a
Such
bunch of
Yeah,
trouble.
because
haters.
I didn't read nothing at first. It was just that name, and I know what that name have done and the whole fiasco behind that name over there.
I
And
don't
so
know
Well, we
that's
nothing
why
ain't
I
about
gonna
was
give
like
that
trying
them.
to
name.
get it
We're
out.
not gonna give them too much because that's
No,
what
they
they
want you
want.
to
So fuck
argue
them.
with them. They want to take you out of your
And
comfort
don't give
zone.
them too much because that's what they want. It's for you to talk about them. So fuck them.
Yeah, get them
Right.
get them out of here and keep it moving.
I know nothing about that. So,
And I hate that for them.
And that
Because
made
baby,
me
if you
think they
really wanted some
somebody from
smoke, you just step in
J4K
the.
who
They
that
have
made
to
me think
be
that's
if they
somebody
know
that's
you
from
rambling.
J4K who originated that thing for them to come over here. Cause why would they even be subscribed to me? And that yeah,
Duh. But
Yeah,
once you
that's
put
Oh,
the
crazy.
pieces together, that's when you don't address a coward.
Mm-hmm.
the real
Yeah,
coward.
a real one. Cause that's crazy right there.
Mhm.
The fact that
Yeah.
we gotta put a puzzle together to find out who the fuck you are, use a
Oh
bitch.
no, I ain't about to be. I ain't.
I'm
I
just
ain't about
invest
to be
too
saying.
much,
I'm
hunting
just
them.
saying.
invest too much
Yeah,
energy.
look.
Mhm,
But
mhm,
you.
mhm.
Come in here and
Cause
say
when
what the
she
fuck you
said
gotta
that, they
say,
were
bitch.
calling her. I was like, what? Hold on. I thought I got them out of here. So then I went to strolling back up, and now I'm saying, oh no. But I'm glad we didn't address them then or call it out then while they was in here in
They
real
say
time.
hear us
Cause I just
now,
saw the
and this will be
name.
the last time.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. I
Well,
didn't even know they
Bullshit.
lived that long. I was like,
That
what?
girl, they are immortal, bitch.
Hmm. Yes, Foot must have been asleep because she ain't catch it. Look, we be on the panel. I be on the panel sometime, and then I know I ain't had number like two people in here, so I won't really, peep in the chat like that. So,
you been going live?
yeah, I went and did a crime one, and then I went and Foot Soldier got her little stuff straight. She got situated. She had LTG to come on the panel and told her to take that little thing off what she was calling her a scammer. And
Oh my goodness! What?
I didn't mean to
yeah,
laugh. I'm
so
sorry.
What?
yeah, so
What are we doing?
yep.
That sounds like the
Remember,
same shit.
look,
What?
I said in one of my live streams, maybe a year back,
Stop it,
that
royalty.
if the
Okay.
world, look, I
Okay.
said the world could be coming to an end and everybody gonna be online trying to hit live. We got
I'm telling you.
World War III going
Roy-
on. And Foot
Royalty.
Soldier is a
That sounds
scammer. What the fuck?
Baby, that
yeah.
Yeah,
scared the
it was
fuck out of me.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
She
Mm-mm.
can't get over it. She think that's so funny.
I
This
ain't know
is
I'm
what was
take the
sorry.
going on
wheel.
because I don't even remember
No,
what I talked about.
here go Coleman. Oh, I hope y'all don't argue. I was like, I wouldn't do that to your platform. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I
You
end it.
wouldn't.
If I ain't about to be doing all that.
Oh, it was your panel?
Yeah,
Yeah, cause
it's over
she come in
here.
here and be all nice and all that stuff, and you know, so Foot Soldier was like, "Yeah, you need to come up here." I'm like, "Ah,
Oh,
damn, Foot Soldier,"
Foot
but I
Soldier,
mean, she had to
you
get
ain't
off
got
what
that
the
name
fuck
for
she.
nothing now. Come on. Foot
So
Soldier
she
don't play.
asked, and I was like, "Okay, well, I'll mute up and let y'all,
So she thought you was a scammer? Where was the
No,
proof? What made her think that? Like, that's crazy.
this is
Never
that
mind.
23.
Don't
This
even
that
worry about it.
2300
I can't
thing.
stop laughing. Why did
The-
she call you? Wait. So I thought it was the other way around. You called her a scammer.
No, she
You
called
mm-mm.
a
me one.
scammer.
I'm not a scam. Listen.
You a scammer.
Yeah, that's how
Foot
supposed to be.
Soldier was like, I ain't worried about the other shit you said, but just
That's
take that down
irreverent.
because we don't want to get that other person no light. I ain't even know who the other person they was talking about or nothing. But she's like, I respect Foot Soldier and this and that. And Foot
You
Soldier was
not a
laughing at
scammer.
her when she was lying and cause Foot Soldier was like, look at her laughing right now. Cause I was like, well, see, everybody says
Laughing
she's
too,
such a
foot.
bad
So
person,
you was
but they talk
laughing
right now. And Foot Soldier was like, ha ha ha. Like Foot Soldier was giving me like messages and shit, and I'm trying to be so nice, but Foot
oh
so
my God.
Y'all got royalty over there cracking up.
I know.
too, obviously.
oh shit.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
baby.
This
That's
is
funny.
funny now. One funny when it happened. It was
Still, the
funny.
calling you a
Wow.
scammer is hilarious
Yeah.
to me. I'm sorry,
Yeah, we ain't
but
never
when
heard
did
that before.
put when the put a scammer fucker?
But
Nobody.
where did
Like what
this come
the
from? I'm
fuck?
confused. Like,
I was
she
This
lost
just
is a
too.
randomly one day
no.
woke up and said,
This ain't the
Foot
first
Soldier is a
time.
scammer? Like, what?
That is
No,
hilarious to
Roscoe,
me.
you
Like what are you
forgot.
talking
It
about?
came from 2300. Remember?
Oh, the last live one of the last lives I did. Okay,
Yeah.
so still.
Mm.
She just woke up one day and randomly said, "Foot Soldier is a scammer." Is this what you
Okay,
guys are
so hold
telling
up.
Crazy.
I'm just now
I
knowing it
can't.
was 23 because I didn't know who said what on that date.
Oh my
All
God.
I
I
can do
didn't
is
even know
laugh.
it was 23 on that. I was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I didn't even see no post.
Listen,
All
I ain't see
scammers
That
to
makes
the
nothing.
left.
well, that makes
no,
it more funny,
listen,
and
and
so I
listen.
won't laugh because
I went through this with this.
I'm like,
Listen, y'all got Royalty over there cracking up.
Mm.
Cause it's crazy that you a
23
scammer. Like I have
husband
never heard
dancing
that shit
ass.
before.
You never heard that all the time she been saying it.
No, because I never. Only time I used to go 23, she used to always come over here and say hey to me. I didn't even know she went live. One day I found out she was live. All I used to do was see her dance. I didn't never see her to talk about nobody or nothing like that.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
listen, I feel like this when
Shit.
it comes to that situation. We already went through it with this lady. She's still talking about it. That person co-signed it all because of a comment that had nothing to do with her. She made it about her, threw me in it, called me old and said I was a scamming bitch. And I'm like, can you take that down?
I'm sorry,
Hey,
no.
I swear to God.
I'm telling you, y'all, it happened here.
All you can do is laugh. Like, what do you say? What do you say?
Listen, that
You better
girl,
quit stabbing people.
that girl
You hear
still
me?
saying that. She's saying that to this day.
So
You
she
know,
took the video down and she's still saying it. Is that what you're
no,
saying?
20D didn't put it up there. Lovely did it.
Oh. Oh, 23 is saying that you're a scammer.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't know
I
none of this either.
can't.
No,
Wow.
All I know,
Royalty got a kick out of that one.
I did. I'm
I'm
sorry,
Well, it
telling
Karen.
you,
is kind
cause
of
Admin, that
funny.
tickled
I'm
the
like,
fuck out of
did she
me.
just wake up one day and say, "Foot Soldier is scammer"?
yes,
That's
Like,
I
so
what?
was like,
weird.
huh?
Like, what do you
But I
mean?
ain't get in it.
No,
I let them
it's like
talk.
what people do on YouTube. Say like you and me cool. When you got an issue with you, then you gonna put me in it. So we had an issue with this young lady because she was a part of Shakina's chat. She was one of her
You
day
talking about
one.
23? Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so
yeah.
we fell out. I became a scammer because I didn't attack Shakina because she attacked me.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
Every
not.
time you
I'm,
say
yeah.
that's.
it, I
And
can't
listen,
help
if
but to
I have
laugh.
a
Like,
rapport, if I'm like this,
what?
if I have a personal relationship you offline and I have an issue with you, I'm keeping it offline. That's just me. Everybody don't
Hmm.
do the same
Calling
thing.
you a
Understood.
scammer is beyond me. I don't know. I don't know
But
how to
where,
Yeah,
process
and
that.
that's
nobody
what I'm
asked no
saying. What?
questions. I
It
foot
doesn't
handled
eat
it like
me.
So
she
she's
handled it.
saying that you're a scammer because you still are in support of
Yes,
Sakina?
I would not attack her with her when she had the issue
So
with
that
her.
makes you a scammer.
So anybody who aligns, who co-signs that, that's who she
Listen,
aligned herself with.
I can't.
listen. This is
Baby,
a
that's why I said all I
public
can do is laugh.
service announcement.
Okay.
Okay. We in this community have had enough of the beef with Sakina and 23.
I'm sick of it.
That shit been going
They still,
on about
since,
as long as we've known
baby,
about Kanika. Okay. Nobody cares.
I don't give a
And
fuck
if
about
they
it.
do,
I
stop
never
Me either.
throwing,
did.
wait. Stop throwing in random casualties of the war. People ain't got nothing to do with that.
I don't give a fuck about it. I swear to God, I don't.
You
That's
Me
have
either.
And never
insane.
did.
no.
I don't
Them
know
two
what.
Okay.
gon' they gon'
Guess
feud
what?
until the
I still
end
don't
of
understand
time.
it. As much as they put evidence out, I still never understood it, and I
I
don't give a
don't,
fuck.
and I'm not trying to either.
That's
I
the
don't want
thing.
to. I don't
That's the
care.
thing. You don't put too
I don't
much
care
in.
about it.
She
Where Rose
don't put
go
too much
go?
into it anymore. We went through this for a few years. I'm done with it. She got people who want to
I can't
co-sign
believe
it.
they're still beefing off of nothing. Cause I don't.
Yeah,
I
because
never got it.
she keep fucking with. She keep going over there. She keep messing with her. She
Each
keep picking.
other.
And anybody who aligns herself who has an issue with Shakina, that's who she rocking with right now.
Well, I like them both, and I
She
ain't got
gets,
no issue
but
with
so
neither one
she
of
gets,
y'all.
but
So it
okay.
is
So I
what
don't
it is.
know who
I ain't
is
got
the
nothing to
culprit,
do with
That's
that.
the
but
good
I
part
know
about
that
it,
they
Rose.
both
No,
Girl,
irritate
that's
each
why I
other.
just let them talk.
everybody I rock with, they say the same thing. I say I don't have an issue with
You've
anybody
always
support her.
said that
I
though.
Yeah.
don't have an issue with whoever support her. What I have an issue with is you're going to say that what she's saying. Then where's
Yeah,
my
she throw
proof?
you
Where's
in here
my
like, what
secret?
are you talking about?
That's crazy to call you. So I'm like, damn, did she
So
just
you're a
wake up and
scammer too.
say, good morning, YouTube?
Yes.
So
Foot Soldier is a
She,
scammer. Like,
Wait, hold
what the
on.
hell?
Wait, what?
That's weird.
Cause look, I had went
what
live.
are we
You know, Foot
doing?
Soldier is
That's weird as
always like the
hell.
first person
Fuck.
that come in. So Foot Soldier came in. Then at some
Oh
point,
my God.
LTG came in. So Foot Soldier was just like, "How about you hop on the panel?" And I was like, "Oh," I said, "Well, I'm gonna
Oh,
let y'all talk. I'm
ooh,
gonna go on mute."
no,
Like,
I
okay.
was mad. I was mad. I have a right to be mad at her. But
Yeah.
then
That's
I
a bit.
thought about it and I was like, I only
dang
want
on
one
right.
thing. Just one
Like, never
thing.
mind.
I can't say
Yeah.
I want one thing and then go into all these other things because then
Hmm.
that's feeding into what they was trying to do.
Right.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she took it down. Fine. I had nothing to do with you.
Okay,
As
that
you
was my
should.
next
That lady.
question. Did she really take it down? Okay.
Yes, she took it down.
Did
Well,
she
that's
really?
good.
The
But
fuck?
you said after she took it down, she said something else.
No, no. I'm
No.
saying that if you support someone like that, you shouldn't get involved. Just like I support Sakina. I don't like the issue she had with Lovely, but it has nothing
Yeah.
to do with me. I am a supporter of hers. I don't like half the shit y'all do on here, but I'm
Some
not
people
getting
just
in.
don't want to be involved. I don't get why
Yeah,
people
people
think,
want you to pick a side.
yeah, that's BS. That's
Yeah, I picked
childish.
mine, my peace, my own peace,
Exactly.
Facts.
my
I
dignity.
chose me
Uh,
looking ass. Is that okay with
yep.
y'all? Type
I
Hmm.
don't
shit.
like I don't
Fuck.
like a lot of the fighting that's on here, but I have to protect myself. So for
Right.
me
As you should.
and for
Hmm.
my peace, I'm not turning on her because you have an issue with her.
Then you don't have to.
With
I'm
who?
not
And
going
that's your
to.
right. Without being called a scammer.
You know what? You gotta stop saying that.
Hey, that Gemini is Gemini, and okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Y'all are
Oh
Royalty,
my
crazy.
Royalty, why
god.
you getting such a kick out? Royalty, why
I
you
could
getting such
not
a kick out
believe
of
it. Oh my god.
that? She just kept laughing.
Yes, I can't believe it. Like, Foot is a scammer.
That's
Girl,
Like,
she's
I don't
been,
crazy.
know.
she's, listen,
That shit is tickling the shit out of me.
I'm
Like,
on
where
a
did she come up
panel.
with
I'm
that?
on a panel. Listen, I'm
Where
on
did
a
she come up
panel
with
in the
that
beach
part?
sector. 3 or 4 months ago, she hits the panel with Foot
Oh,
Soldier
in the
and
beef
said,
sector?
Oh,
hits the panel and say, you
Who
owe me
now?
300. She said, I owe her 300 some odd dollars.
2300 did?
Yes, she
Mm,
What?
determined. Her
Oh
goal
my
is to get
god.
people not to support me. So you
I'm conf-
entertaining. I
I'm
was like,
confused.
well, she don't have no proof, so I can
Why
be in
did
the
she
chat
say
with
you
I
owe
can
her $300?
And she
300 and some
chasing you
odd dollars.
around to say it?
Yes, she said it. When she come in chats that she listen, she was over there way before me. She has a
What?
rapport with people over there. But
Uh-huh.
most of the people she mess with, I don't. But there are a few small channel holders. She came in and they put a stop to it. It's like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. One girl was like, I'm not getting involved in that. I like both of y'all. And
Mm-mm.
I said, you shouldn't. You shouldn't have to. Just because she keeps saying it, that don't make it so.
That don't make it true.
Because we've been
I
back
mean,
and
she
forth
been
with
running
both of
around here
you.
with these narratives for years.
Yes,
But,
she's
but
Oh
And
my
nobody ever
god.
okay,
gave a
wait.
fuck.
But
Nobody ever
wait.
gave a fuck.
Flag on the play. Flag on the motherfucking play.
I'm
It's a
telling you.
okay.
So
Fuck.
23
Hmm.
is
That's what she said.
randomly going around
Yeah.
saying that you are a scammer and that you owe her $300.
She said
Where
this
does
on
that
That's
come
why I
from?
keep laughing.
it comes from her hatred towards me for not siding with her when this whole shit popped off.
So it's just really a narrative. Is
That's
that?
why I
I
keep
mean,
laughing.
Listen, money was sent back. That's
okay,
it, that's all. Don't owe
okay.
nobody. I don't owe
Well, let me
anybody
ask you
money
this.
at
What
all.
year this was?
nights,
That we
night,
still hearing about it in
So money, if money
2025.
was given, how you was scared?
Well,
If
thank
they
you
gave
for
you something,
clarifying that, Foot. Like for
yeah,
real,
if
because
money was
it
you
makes
given.
gave
no
Money was
sense.
money,
given
they
on
gave
my
you money.
end. Yes, and it was given. You know how somebody give you something, so you
Yeah,
want to give it back, so they won't what? Throw it in your
Right.
face.
Bring it up later.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly. So it was
Yeah.
given back, but she threw it in my face
Well, you
anyway.
don't ask people for shit,
Mm, mm,
She
especially
didn't
mm.
fuck
have it.
them.
Listen,
Ugh.
it wasn't asked. It
That's
was
why people don't
given.
like taking shit.
It was
That's
Mm-hmm.
given.
why.
It wasn't a big deal, and it's still not a big deal because
Shouldn't have
there's
been, because if they gave
no
it,
proof of
once
Was
you
it.
it
give somebody,
$300?
once you
No, it
give
was
somebody
20.
something, what
It
are
was
you talking
$25.
about?
It was $25.
So we done went from $300, $25 to
Yo,
$300.
scam.
That's
Also,
two hundred
Look,
and
she
seventy
done
also,
five
added extras over
dollars.
the
also,
Like
hold on
years.
what?
now.
Maybe I can't.
There's
That's why I keep
more.
laughing. I can't.
There's more in my reckless voice. Gifts on Christmas time. Gifts for my granddaughter.
Man, Christmas is canceled.
I'm just saying. No, but
That's in
it
my
doesn't.
Tommy Egan voice. Christmas
Listen,
is canceled.
it
The
doesn't bother me
fuck?
anymore.
Ah,
It's not that big. She wants me to get irate about it. She wants me to
She
go
wants
back.
you to.
Yeah.
So it's probably making her more mad that you won't give her the
If she could
energy.
come in your chat, if she
you
could come in
gave
your
her
chat
the
and say
$25 back,
she
and
would, but
she's
I don't
saying
think
that
she
you are scamming her over 275. I'm so
yes,
fucking
no,
Look,
Now,
from
confused.
if you are you
2017
laughing
to
now?
now, it's done collected
You better
interest.
laugh.
she ain't
Fuck.
adding
That's
that.
why I
She ain't
laugh.
adding that
Fuck you
25.
on.
She said I owe her over $300, down
That's
70 cents.
insane, bro. I
Yes.
can't.
She said, I want my
So,
money.
That's
so when she
irritating
got
the fuck out of
down,
me.
the girl was like,
I
"We
can't
don't
lie.
know her.
Oh,
We
I'm
know
that's
so
you."
mad.
terrible.
They shut it down. The chats I be in, they shut it down. Okay, so it's
Oh
not
my
a big
God.
deal. So that means I cannot go in that chat just like I can't go in yours and talk about her. She shouldn't be able to talk
Cool.
about me. That's
Well,
that.
In
I
my
like how
chat,
you handled that on that day,
wait.
because you was
In
like,
whose chat? For mine?
Anybody
Who's
chat that
that?
I go in,
anybody's.
that I support, yours and quite a few other people. I don't go in there and talk about her, and
You don't.
she
You
can't
Oh, I
come
don't.
thought
in
you
there and
said
talk
you
about
can't
me.
I've never
go
seen
into
you talk
anybody's chat.
about her. That's
Mm-mm.
No,
why I'm so surprised. Like, what?
yeah,
Yeah,
Look,
if
that's
you
why
didn't
she
say this
said on
today,
that
I would
day,
have
she
never
was like,
even
don't
knew
give
it.
her the
That's crazy.
energy to make her
yeah.
think she right. So that's why
No,
she
it's
was
like
asking her.
anybody that a co-sign that lie, that's who she gonna roll with.
Oh,
Oh, God bless that goofy ass heart.
well, that's
Well,
pretty
shout
much
out to her for
everybody
taking
on
it
YouTube.
down.
But
Hey, listen,
that I'm sorry, that just confused the fuck out of me.
That's all
when
Me
good.
you
too.
laugh,
I was
God bless
confused
that
that
goofy
day.
ass
about
heart.
something, or you know you're telling the truth about something, people gonna flip it and twist it and make it. You just saying
That's the way this
it.
stupid ass YouTube game
Hmm.
I
goes.
don't know. You can't say if you about receipts and you don't have any, then shut the fuck up.
Well, look, I was confused that day, but I followed Foot's lead because when Foot was like, I'm just talking about that because I don't want that person to make them think they right. I ain't know who in the world she was talking about, but I followed Foot lead and I ain't asked no more questions to even open it up because once she said that, I
Listen,
was like,
let me say this because I vaguely remember that live when this was brought up. So forgive me. I just don't.
Oh
My
my
memory is
god.
like on some new shit. Like I don't deal with old shit. But when it come back up, I'm like, oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I've been pushing shit out because I got shit to remember. So
I just want to say that I'm sorry. I already had the
look,
image in
now
my
you laughing.
mind that the lady woke up and said, "Good morning, you two.
Foot Soldier's a
Foot
scammer.
soldier is a scammer."
That's how I feel. That's why I couldn't stop laughing, bro. Like, what is going
And I was
Because we
lost with
know
it.
it could very well
on?
have happened.
Like, what? Okay,
Oh my god.
$125? What are we talking
That's like
Royalty, stop
uh-uh.
it.
Oh my God.
She really, she
I'm
really
gonna give her
tickled me
$25
about
just for the
this.
loan.
Listen,
Is she okay? He's
hey,
like, what the fuck
listen.
is going
Mm,
on?
mm,
Oh my
I'm
mm.
goodness.
not
Okay.
knocking nobody who support that woman. I hope y'all listening. I don't
It's
care.
not even
I don't
about
care
that.
Yeah,
about
we don't
none
care
of
about
that.
none of
All I
that.
care
Yeah,
about,
support,
if
support.
you want
If
to
they can
co-sign
support,
this lie, I want to see a receipt. Okay.
No, it's about you and scammer in the same sentence. That's just
that's the funny
laughable.
part. Like, what
Cause a
the hell?
scammer just don't stop. They keep on
Right.
going. You ain't never begged or
Right.
asked nobody that I done seen for nothing. You
Meanwhile,
ain't
Listen,
the
never
stop
real
scamming people
scammers
out of
is getting
$25
overlooked. Like, stop
when you could just
playing.
ask for it. The fuck?
Listen.
Meanwhile, the real scammers
$25
are out here scamming and doing what they
for
want to do.
real.
Just scamming, 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 scamming.
They trying to make
But
pussy
you
bam.
called out of all people?
No, it ain't that I can't be a
They trying
scam.
to
I'm
turn
just
you into
not.
bam?
I
Or what
could
is
be
going
one,
on?
but I'm not one. I'm just.
Man, you ain't no scammer because you wouldn't have just stopped at her. You would have been hitting us all up. Everywhere you done
Exactly. They
been.
trying to turn pudding to bam and shit.
Like,
Hey, shout out to my supporters. Love y'all. Just gotta tell you that. Shit.
They
These
trying to turn pudding
motherfuckers
to
on
bam.
YouTube
Don't
is
do no pudding.
crazy, man.
It's not
look,
bam.
a
This
scammer
is
don't
too
What
stop
else
much.
now.
do?
They
y'all,
keep on going.
A
y'all keeping
scam,
it going. Y'all
a,
keeping
sca-
it going.
a
Listen,
scammer don't know
why
they're a
is it
You
scammer
ain't
so?
saying
until
we
they've been
want you to
scammed.
debate.
Okay, Rose, so why is it so far fetched that I'm not a scammer?
Why
Cause
is
it
it so
is.
far
You
fetched
tend
that
to
you
stop
Because
are?
at just
why?
one
You
person.
don't have
I
to.
don't know.
I just don't believe it. I just don't. I just don't. I just don't. Sorry.
You
You
wouldn't
see
have
how I
a
flipped
Just,
that
scammer don't stop
just
at
question?
give me
just
the
one
spot.
person. So you just gonna stop at 23. You ain't gonna scam nobody else. A scammer
And why would
keep
you
it
ask
going.
her?
Now, see, this is what we supposed to do with that. Laugh about that. We did. You're not supposed to take this shit seriously. Like, come
Oh my
here.
god.
You only take it serious when it's
When
true.
it's true.
Thank you.
Baby,
Bingo.
I
that
took
shit,
this
that
shit
small
serious
shit is funny.
when it
Like,
first
what?
came
That shit
out.
don't even make sense.
When it first came
Oh
out,
my
I took it
So you
God.
didn't ask
seriously. I
somebody
called
with
it
money
everything
for
that the child
money. You
was.
asked somebody that was broke for
I
money?
cannot.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
What scammer have you ever known stop at one person? So she just gonna stop at
The
23?
fuck?
That's
First of all, you gonna start there? There is crazy.
I thank y'all for making this shit funny, okay?
Find humor and bullshit, bro. Sorry.
oh my goodness.
It's the
That
reaction from Royalty Ray when you said it. It was like, she
yeah,
was,
she was
it was
look,
But that
yeah,
shit
she was
she,
tickled
like
the fuck out of my
from the
soul.
start.
yeah.
Like,
Man, you would have been
Lord have mercy.
we
spraying
on
your
YouTube
wild
is
scamming
scamming.
oats all up through here.
That's the
You would
wild
have been
scamming oats.
Let me ask
Wait a
2300
minute.
for
I'd have been,
$25.
I can't.
I'd have been unsuccessful because the most of the people I support, they got sense. I'm just saying.
where you at? You asked for 25 to Saturday, and
I
then
didn't ask for
in
shit. Listen,
2017, and then
you didn't listen to what I said. She gave it to
Said that
me.
because
I
she asked
gave it
for
back.
some more.
I didn't ask her. I didn't ask her for it. She just gave it to me. I gave it back so she wouldn't
That's
throw
not
it
what
in my
she
face.
said. That's not what she said.
You sure ain't? It
Said,
sure ain't what
wait a
she
minute.
said.
That's not what she said. She said you didn't pay her
it is
back.
300 in 2025. Ain't that something?
Maybe I
Yes,
agree.
I'm also
Oh my god.
I'm apparently 77 years old. I, I ride my bike. I ride my bike. I ride my bike around and pick up cigarette butts.
Well, shout out to 77 and still being able to ride a bike. Can I borrow your
77.
bones? Can I borrow your bones?
I get
Listen.
$25 from you. I'm sorry.
77, you ride a bike. And
First of all, I'm not 77 yet. Okay, calm down.
story time. Oh my goodness.
I do not run my bike around and pick up cigarette butts anyway.
Yes, you do. Yes, oh, yes, you do. Yes, you
She
do. Yes, you do.
You don't have to pick up cigarette butts when you scam $25 from
Yes, you
everybody.
do.
You don't need to pick up butts.
Yes, you do. Lying ass motherfucker. Yes, you do.
Oh my god.
$25 will only get you. The way cigarettes cost
Oh my god.
$25 will only get you one butt. Damn.
Do. 77, you ride a bike and pick up cigarette butts. Yes, you do.
No, but I'm sorry. You
And
owe
you owe me
300.
$25, scammer.
Scammer.
And
You
sound
picking up
just like
butts, you
her.
scammer. You owe me $300 and you're still riding a bike and picking up butts. You scammer. $300 and you still have to pick up butts. What did you
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
I got proof. Hold on. Let me go get my
Oh my
receipt.
god.
Let me go get my
Boom. I
receipt.
said boom.
Fabricated proof. You ain't got no proof of no
Oh
shit.
my god.
Let me go to my
Your
DM.
ass. Oh my god. You are hilarious. Oh my lord. You
I'm sorry.
Oh
got
yeah.
300.
I'm sorry. I'm
Can
so
I borrow
sorry,
your
y'all.
legs for a day? Can I borrow your legs for a day? Because I need to be, look,
I mean,
77
if
riding
your
a bike and you
7-year-old
bending
legs is
down.
riding
Are
bikes,
you crawling
I
on the
need
ground
those.
picking up butts at 77 after you done
Those
rode your bike?
legs.
Oh no,
So you
no.
still crawl
First
around
of all,
on the ground.
Those your legs.
now you adding to it. She say nothing about crawling. Okay.
Legs tip out. Look at legs tip out. I need that. Fuck.
I need to borrow your legs just for the ride that bike.
You hear me?
Like,
I need them
No,
to
what
walk
you
too.
say?
What is we talking about?
you riding a bike though. That's some skills at
Can you
77.
let that go? Okay, you just
No, because I've never heard this
I
before.
need your legs. $25. Money more. And if you don't give it to me, you scammer, bitch. Fuck you.
How dare your scamming ass pick up butts after you
And
got
then I'm on
$300?
YouTube. What is we doing?
And why you never asked me for nothing? I never gave you.
Why you didn't ask your closest people for shit?
Don't nobody say no shit like that. Why
You
you
didn't
never
want
ask
you to
me
know.
for that?
That's why.
Oh,
Don't nobody be
That's
saying
why.
no shit like
Rose
that.
Gold. Boom said, hey. Rose Gold, like,
She on mute. Oh
Yeah.
man. Thank y'all for making this shit funny.
Oh my God.
I mean, girl, you gotta
Just the
find humor in some
reaction
shit,
of
goodness.
Auntie Rain. I mean, she think that shit was funny.
I can't
Oh
help
my God.
it. I mean, I laugh at bullshit.
Yeah.
I can't.
That's too far fetched.
I'm gonna laugh at it fast. Like that sounds like a joke. I don't know.
Hey,
It's different.
And
nope,
and we
nope,
ain't even get that deep into it, so I didn't know
nope.
like the
I don't even
what the
want to
fuck.
know the details. Shit.
Uh, I'm
That's the
hating right
track.
now because you 77 and can ride a freaking bike. How far you
No,
go? How
you're
far
not
you go
gonna
around the set? You go to the park and pick up your butt, so you backyard that shit. Like, what you
She stole my bike. She stole my bike.
yes,
First
you
of
done
all,
stole
not
my
70.
child's bike round there, and you
Listen,
done took it
you didn't
Stole
took
my
that
bike.
at
serious.
77. What?
I'm
Yo.
not no 77. You need to stop.
It's funny to everybody now when you think
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
Sorry.
Oh,
Thanks a lot, yo.
Rose and Foot. Fed said, "Hey, boom, y'all."
Fed in the house.
Hey y'all,
Yeah.
my bad.
What's
The
up, Fed?
Oh, Fed
ladies
back out
room.
here. I've been
Ladies
gone all
room
night.
Yes.
calling.
Fed been out for a while. Even Ricky
Fed
out,
in the
y'all.
chat.
Y'all know
You probably
Ricky
don't
out.
remember me, but boom. Huh? What's
You
going
know
on?
Ricky. You know Ricky out, right?
I'm sorry, Spark. I'm sorry.
Who's
Oh,
this?
Tell Rose I said y'all be good. Much love, Rambling. Hey, Uncle Fade. Much love. I'm so glad you out.
I said,
that nigga
boom.
said I don't
I
remember me,
said,
but boom.
boom. Where's that
We
the
check your
baby?
mail.
Remember the baby?
Where that white
Ah.
baby?
What baby?
Shout out to Uncle Fed. That's what's up. Good
Hey,
to see
Spark
you,
the Grill
sir.
from over. We got a Sipperville and State Game member up over here. What's
Hey,
good, Spark? Oh shit! Hold on.
hey, Spark.
Hey y'all.
Hey, girl.
Is
Hi,
it me?
Spark. I
Welcome.
don't know Spark.
Is it
Hi,
me
Spark.
echoing?
I didn't know Spark the girl was a female until it was something she typed that let me know tonight.
Oh,
I
she be
don't
getting
know
on the
Spark at
panels going in.
all.
Look.
Nice
I
to meet
can't
So
you,
hear her.
Royalty
Liquid.
Rain, Foot Soldier. This is Spark the Grill. She from over there from Stakeland and Sipperville.
Say gang.
Nice to
State
meet you,
Gang.
boo.
Yes.
Oh, what's good, Spark? I'm a mod under my boy. I love my boy.
What's thick
Yeah,
is
I'm here. I'm trying to
that's
represent a little bit.
what's the name? What's his name, y'all?
Money boy.
Yeah,
Money boy
my boy
Trey.
Trey.
Yeah.
You don't
That's
even
my
know who
guy,
you
my guy.
moderated for.
That's how y'all
And
got
True
acclimated with
First.
Room Shaker, ain't it?
Y'all up here bugging.
Yeah, he would room shaker. Shout
Mm.
out to Room Shaker. I haven't seen her lately.
Hey, room shaker.
Look,
I was
Double
on
R
Room
was just
Channel last
saying she
night.
had. Will you just say Double R? You
I
got
was on
kicked out
Room
from over
Channel
there.
last
What
night.
happened?
I didn't get
At
kicked
Room
out, but
Shakers?
yeah,
Oh,
me and Room bump heads all the time.
yeah,
Oh,
they, you know.
okay, okay, okay.
It ain't
They
no
get
beef,
on there and let
but
everybody
yeah,
cuss each other out and all that stuff, and they still be
you know
cool.
how it
So
go
yeah.
over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yep.
love
It ain't
y'all
about
both.
yeah. I did. I liked Room, and then I didn't, and then now I like her again because she's gonna calm down.
I
In the
like her.
beginning.
She's very entertaining to me. She's another one that's entertaining because she can talk and it has substance to what she's speaking on. And it's like, hey,
Well,
Room
and so
Shaker,
you
shake
came
the
later.
table.